New Jersey coffee junkie right now. Words. New Jersey coffee junkie streaming right now.
Good morning, everyone. NJ Coffee Junkie here, coming to you from the great state of New Jersey. I took a little extra time so I could get a little... Well, okay, I didn't get extra coffee. I was doing other stuff. But it's done, so I can get started on everything and get this stream well underway. Hello and good morning. I appreciate you. Welcome in, everybody. Get settled, get comfortable, because we're going to have some fun today. I'm so excited. Hi, Arrow. Good morning. Good morning. And, of course, if Streamlabs would, do the thing I want it to do, pretty please. Streamlabs, you are killing me. Please be good to me. Please, please, please be good to me. Okay. Yeah, I know it's unresponsive. I'm trying to fix it. Stop being a dweeb. Okay. I can spell too. Why am I exit page? Just leave. Of course I'm having issues. It's fine. Lady Amelia, 18 months in a row, thank you so much. Says, thanks for the good times. Oh, I'm glad. I'm so glad. My voice is low. How is my voice low? I'm practically peaking. Is it still low? Maybe turn up the volume a little? Maybe my headphones are just being weenies? I don't know. Oh, no. Hello. Well, good morning, everybody. I appreciate you. Took a little longer to get some stuff done, but I'm so glad all of you are here. Just come on in, make yourselves at home. All that good stuff. So we're going to play some Sagrada in a minute. I just want to check in with everybody, see how you're doing, how your weekend's been going. I'm excited for today. I'm just excited. I'm excited for today in general. Manatee and I have a lot of stuff to do today after stream because I didn't get to do it last week. Well, we didn't really, because I ended stream, then I had a meeting, I was able to grab dinner and spend a couple of hours with him, and then I had to go back for another meeting. It's that time of year, it always happens, where, I'm gonna have like 3 or 4 things in a row on a Sunday. And at least for now, I will be able to, stream Sagrada, because I love Sagrada so much. Now, obviously I missed Friday because Friday night I was out with my friends, and I have just the most ridiculous story that I shared with the group, and I'll share it here in a minute, but I want to actually call them. So Tyron's off this week, spending time with family, so Rex and Amelia are with me today. Good morning, you two.
Good morning.
Good morning. How goes?
It goes.
It goes?
It a thing.
It a thing?
Bit of a hectic week.
I know that feeling all too well. Let me turn the music down just a tiny bit. There we go. Yeah, I understand that completely. I don't remember much of this week. Other than having food poisoning or something on Wednesday night and a Thursday.
Oh, poo.
Oh no.
Well, it's okay. I sleep it off. So that's that when my stomach's feeling that sideways, and I haven't felt like that since I went to Pittsburgh in 2016. So I knew exactly what it was. And I was just like, oh.
Well, at least you knew. That was a good thing.
I did at least. So I slept for 12 and a half hours total.
Nice. That had to at least be nice.
Well, I had to wake up. I woke up a couple of times in the middle of it, and I was like, okay. I was able to call my manager and tell her that I wasn't gonna come online because I work from home on Thursdays. I said, I'm going to sleep this off. I'm going to see how I feel in a couple of hours. But right now, I feel like absolute trash. And she's like, just take the whole day. But I'm not like that. I don't want to, because if we've got a lot of stuff going on, I want to make sure that I'm around for it. Because I want to be I really want to be a team player.
Right.
So I woke up at 1. And I was like, all right, I think the worst of it's past. I'm going to go to work. So I did. And when I woke up, I saw that my brother and my cousin were trying to reach me.
Oh.
So I got a hold of my cousin, and it turned out that my uncle passed away.
Oh
And I was
no.
like, ugh. So I told my manager when I woke up, when I called her to call out, when I called her or whatever, I said, hey, I'm coming in. Yeah, by the way, this happened, and this is what I woke up to. And she's like, you're kidding. I'm like, no, not like rudely, just like, oh my God, So I said, okay, yeah, this is what's going on. So I didn't get the details for everything and for the services until after they left for the day on Friday. Like, my coworkers leave before I do. So I emailed them and I was like, I'm not coming in on Monday. The funeral's Monday. I'm going to Pennsylvania for the funeral. I'll try and log in a couple of hours before I leave, because if there's a lot of stuff to do, I want to make sure it gets done. And so that I can at least contribute my part and not like leave them high and dry. Cause it's like a 3-hour trip each way. Yeah. It's like a 2.5 hour, 3-hour trip each way. So it's like, but it's for family. So we're going, my dad's brother. So I was like, all right. And I realized that I probably have to request the bereavement off, but I don't know what to do because it's Sunday.
That's something they can fix retroactively. That's not something to be worried about. And
Yeah.
if your boss knows that this happened, they'll be understanding, because it's not like you're going to come back with a deep dark tan and there'll be photos of you in Bermuda on your Instagram. So
Yeah, no. Yeah, obviously, because it's like, I mean, like, where I used to work, if we had something going on, it was like, oh, well, that's sad. But, like, if we had a wedding or something to go to, we were always told, okay, well, not always told, but, like, do you really have to go? If it was when we had a big project. So it's like, I've got it drilled in my head of, are they going to, like, be harder on me or, like, think of me differently because I have this thing going on? But no, that's not like that.
There's a difference between a wedding and a funeral.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but still. But yeah, so I'm looking forward in a way to being there for that side of the family, because we don't get to see them very often.
Yeah. Also, to be as civil as I can be, your former employer provides a very low baseline for how to treat employees at any time. So I understand that you may be used to that, but that is not the norm, nor should it be considered acceptable.
And I understand.
That's me being incredibly civil.
I understand where they're coming from, though, and I can't speak ill of them about it. I won't speak.
I know you can't, and I'm not. I'm respecting your approach to them. However, you deserve better.
Most
employers treat people better. So.
I do have better. But in any event, so that's the main thing of what happened with me this week. Although yesterday I got to check out the Minecraft exhibit. Oh, I'm going to start a game while we're at it.
Okay.
We got, Manatee and I, we took a field trip to the Liberty Science Center, which is over near Jersey City. It was a bit of a trip, but it was fine. We met up with Tommy Boy and Quick Quail. Yeah, whom we met through Joe's community. And they are absolutely as delightful in person as they are online. it was so nice to have that time with them, and we got great pictures and stuff like that. I was over the moon with how much fun we had. We had a great time.
Good.
And I'm hoping that we could see them if we decide to go up north for a mini vacation. Ooh. Ooh. Row shade, row color, and column color. Good luck, everybody.
Rip my
Yikes.
points.
Yikes.
I am not going to be able to remember that, and I'm going to fork myself a lot.
Oh my god, this is going to be rough. Good night, everybody. Coming in hot. That's what this is. This is coming in hot.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I
my
know someone who
goodness.
used to work at the Liberty Science Center, and it is just an amazing, amazing place and a lot of fun. So
yeah.
I'm glad you got to go there and spend time with cool people.
Oddly enough, I had a friend who worked there too.
We'll talk offline.
Yes. However, I'm going to curse. Maybe not curse, but this is.
Curse the Dicecutters. Ouch. This is all I could say to this is ouch. Looking at your board and what's there. Ouch.
I will politely request that the red 1 be saved. Because that is one of 2 things I can put in this spot. I politely request it. And good morning to everyone coming in.
Yeah, I think Tommy Boy joined us in a couple games of, or one night maybe of Among Us, and then
he does pop in from time to time.
Yeah, and then we played Sagrada one Sunday with him as well.
Yes, I do believe so.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be so bananas.
Oddly enough, I had a banana this morning.
My son is off to college on Wednesday, so we've been scrambling to get everything done and wrapped up and wired tight. And my ex came down with COVID on Monday.
Oh
no!
So all of that has fallen to me. So it's been a large portion of that has fallen to me. And it's been a stressful week, and yeah. So it's and then when we were playing Among Us on Friday, I got Eternal Imposter, it felt like. And I was just like, you know what? I'm sorry, folks. I'm going to leave because I'm going to get sour on the game if I keep playing tonight. So.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, sometimes it just really, really likes certain people to be imposter. I don't understand why or how, but it just really does.
And I'm okay with that if I'm of a mind to be there. But if I just want to like do my tasks and, you know, try and guess who the imposter is,
yeah,
that's that's the other half of the game that you don't get to play.
Yeah.
So I was just like, sorry, I'm done.
You just kind of hit your. I understand you hitting your limit.
Bless you.
Sorry. Of course, you know, the red 1 decided to show up. Anyway. So, thanks, red 1. Appreciate it.
Well, I took it.
I know. Well, I'm glad you did. Yeah, so Friday, the last Friday of every month.
Sorry, real quick.
Yeah,
go
ahead, please.
Does anyone need green 6?
Meh.
Okay.
Do what you need.
Oh,
hey, Delg.
Place.
Welcome in.
Morning, Delg. Sorry, you were saying Friday.
Yeah. So Friday night, like the last Friday of every month, my friends and I get together and we game. And every so often we'll do, you know, like a potluck, and we'll spend most of the night, you know, BSing with one another, just chit-chatting and whatnot, and we'll play a couple of games. Hubs and I have been watching a lot of this YouTube channel called No Rules Barred. And we watch it because they feature a lot of, you know, up and coming games, because
Mhm.
the developers or whatever will
Oh,
provide them. Woo, that was loud. Oh,
sorry.
no, you're good. I just realized that I stuck myself. I'm gonna have to use a tool.
Uh,
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Um,
well, what I played wouldn't have helped you anyway. It was another 3.
give me blue. Yeah. Okay, so let me grab a 5. No, that's not gonna work. But well, actually, yeah, it will work because I can put it here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, I can put I can make that a 4. I think a 4 would be better. Because I can put it up here or over. I can put it here. Well, actually, no. I'll put it here because this doesn't matter. Wait, yes, it does. I'm thinking columns are the same
No,
number,
no
not
four, no 4 there, no
rows.
4 there,
Yeah,
no
no
4
Yeah,
four
there.
I
there.
realized it.
Okay,
Hold
sorry.
on. No, you're fine. It is a fun game, Delg. It's absolutely a fun game. It's this, Minecraft, and Pandemic are my 3 favorite games. So why don't I make this a 2 and put it up here? Because that's not going to bother anybody.
Right.
Yeah, I think that'll do. That's all right. But yeah, so we tried these new games. So the first game we played was how many games did we played? 3 games. First was Sounds Fishy, and it's basically like Fibbage,
Mm-hmm.
where you have a question, and the person reading the question can't see the answer, but they hold it up in such a way where the other side has the answer printed on it. And so one person has the blue fish, and they have to give the right answer, but they have to make it sound like a lie. The rest of the table has to make something up on the fly.
Gotcha.
And it's easily one of my new favorite games because it's so ridiculous. Because just like Fibbage, it picks a lot of the ridiculous answers, which I find delightful. Thanks for the follow, Delg. Okay, hold on. So that is a 3, so I can't place that green 3. That blue 5 is looking mighty nice right here, which means I have to make this a purple 4, so I got to keep that in mind. And this is going to be yellow, and this is going to be green, so I need a green 2. Interesting. Okay. We'll do that. We'll cut across. That's fine. So the only spot I can't get to is the 1. That's fair. Says apparently I wasn't following. Seems like a significant oversight. Nope, it happens. But you're here. You got that follow in. You're good. You're absolutely golden. Could you give us a very simple explanation of what this game is about? Of course, Arrow. That's fine. So this game is inspired by a real basilica in Spain called the Sagrada Familia, which is still under construction after hundreds of years. But it's known around the world for its stained glass windows. And so we are, in a sense, crafters of these windows. And what we're doing is we're taking these dice and we're placing them on our boards on this 5x4 grid to basically create our windows. We have a whole... What you're seeing on the board right now, you're seeing the turns at the top. And so it goes...
Real
go
quick,
ahead.
please save me the purple 3 if y'all can.
Okay. Okay. So I'll use my turn to walk through the board itself, and if either of you want to talk about other things about this game, go for it.
Hey, there's that green 2 you need.
Yeah, there's the green too, so I'm going to take that. Thanks, Rex. So basically, we're placing these dice. We have 3 different restrictions that that are working kind of against us, but that we're working with. First off is color. So for here, I can only place a blue. So there's no blue here in this in the draft pool. That's what this is called. So I can't place anything in that spot right now. The second is numerical or value. So I need to place a 5. I need to place a 5 in this spot right here. I need to place a 6 in this spot here, and so on and so forth. Which I can't do because of the third restriction, and that is adjacency. We can't place the same color next to each other. We can't place the same number next to each other unless it's diagonal. So if I wanted to place a 5 in this spot right here, diagonally adjacent, I could. However, because of the restrictions that are in place, not the restrictions, objectives. We have 4 different objectives we're working with to gain bonus points. We have our private objective. So right now you're watching the stream. You can see my color. You're not going to be able to see the other colors. You're not going to see Lady Amelia's. You're not going to see Rex's. So that is for me. I have to get this color, as much of it as I can. So you can see that I have this color on my board, so I'll get that many points. The other 3 are public, so these are open to everyone to gain bonus points. So the first is called row shade variety, and this is basically all the numbers in the row have to be different, which is why I'm being very careful about what I place where, and why they were saying, no, don't make that a 4, don't put that 4 there, this, that, and the other thing, because I'd lose the points. The next one is column color variety, so these 5 columns all have to be different colors. So wish me luck on that, because I don't think I'm going to get that for all 5. And then the third is row color variety, so just like with the different numbers, I have to make them different colors. So that is what I am attempting to do. And I realize I might have to move stuff around for that.
Which is what the 3 icons on the bottom of the screen let us do. Those are our 3 tools that we have and the cost to use them.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is, I'm trying to hold my mouse still so it'll tell me what it is. It helps when I'm actually clicked into the game. Flux remover, which lets us draft a die, and then so we choose one of the die just above where the tools are and swap it for a new die from the dice pool. We can set the value and place it, obeying all placement restrictions, and then the other dice return to the draft pool. We can re-roll with the second one. That's called Glazing Hammer, which I swear is a move from an anime. And then Tap Wheel, which lets us move up to 2 dice of the same color that match the color of a die on the round track, which is that track at the very top of the screen just below our names. So we can only move dice that match unused die.
Yeah, any dice that are unused at the end of a round go into the round track to signify the end of that round and the beginning of the next. But that's basically it. And then the points are tallied at the end of the game, and then whoever has the highest points wins. It's your turn. Yeah, there you go. I didn't.
Yeah,
You were waiting for Rex to finish. I just realized that.
Yeah.
So this game is available as a hard copy game via Floodgate Games. It's also available on PC and Mac, Nintendo Switch, and mobile, both iPhone and Android, through Direwolf Digital. And the best part is that the game is cross-platform. It's a cross-platform game. So you can play this with all of your friends regardless of what medium they're using to play. Because it has a what's the word I'm looking for? It has like a login. You set up an account through Direwolf, through the game, and then you can connect with your friends and play. Okay, so I need to get out of the pickle jar that I'm in. because I put myself in quite a pickle jar, and I can't move anything. Now, I know you need that 3, so I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to pay 2 favor tokens, because I literally can't move anything right now that I would want to. So I'm going to take one of the yellow ones. And it gave me another yellow. Thanks. Not what I needed, but I'll take it. Not a 4. So that has to be purple. But so then this will have to move. I'm gonna have to move that somewhere. How many people can play? For the hard copy, there are expansions that allow up to 6. For the mobile game, it's 4. And that 4 is not good. I am gonna make that a 3.
And the base game comes
Wait, no,
with,
not a 3.
I believe you can have 4 players.
Yeah, the base game has 4 players. That's correct.
For physical.
Mm-hmm. Nope, that 2 is a bad idea. Gosh, dang it. So, on my board, why couldn't I put the purple 3 next to the blue 5? Because the way that we play, we are very, polite, so to speak. So, this is co-op, but we still want the highest score. So, how am I going to do this without moving everything around? I think I'm going to do that. And then I can do some moving. I think that, actually, let me put it up here. Because I can move stuff around.
Oh.
I know. Give me a minute. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry, I'm going to fix it. This looks like something my on hiatus D&D group would like, but there are 5 of us. Yeah, then what you'd have to do is you'd have to, like, cycle friends out. And just, like, take turns. I know there have been... Yeah, go ahead.
We have done that, so where, because there was a lot of us that wanted to play, so we've just kind of taken our turns.
Mm-hmm. Well, isn't that just a sweet kick in the pants?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we play semi-co-op. I have suggested Thunderdome rounds where it's every person for themselves, but we all get along, and sometimes it devolves into that, but it's like, well, I need that die too, so yeah.
Pretty much.
I've upped mine frequently. I would say everybody has. Everybody's, kind of just went, okay, here we go, and their losses.
How in the heck do I make this work? If I do this, then I shift that here.
Is that a...
That's going to give me a purple 4, but this sucker, I need to move down there, and I'm going to have just enough pips to do it. So I might be out of the woods for now. But holy yikers, Batman. This is going to get ugly real fast.
Oh, yeah. I do agree with that.
I'm going to take the red 3 because that's the only thing I can play. At least in this spot. I might want that other green too. In fact, I am going to take that other green too. Doug says, on the other hand, 4 might work since usually one of us is busy. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Like I said, it's available on mobile, and if your friends want to give it a try, I think on Steam it's usually, because you can get it through Steam. I want to say it's like $10. It's not.
That's what I paid.
Yeah, it's not an expensive game, which it's great.
Purple green. Okay.
Yeah, it's $10. $10 on Steam. Just trying to occasionally hang out with them online because they're great people. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, this is why I set this up every Sunday. I mean, I used to play by myself. And I went through the entire, like, all the individual all the individual challenges, like why can't I think of that word? Why can't I think of that word?
Daily challenges?
No, not the daily challenges,
Oh.
but the path. I guess I haven't had enough coffee because I can't think of the word.
I think it was actually called the challenges. Like
yeah, the challenges.
Yeah.
Delk says
Ooh.
$10 on Steam. Cheap lets me buy it for our baby player who is still in college.
Aww.
That'll be a nice gift. And a lot of people say that this is very akin to it has a very Sudoku vibe because of the restrictions and everything, and there's an extra layer of challenge. And the solo mode, I will be perfectly honest, I've been playing this game pretty much since it came out. I came across it at a PAX Unplugged, and all they did was have me go through one round, and I fell in love with it immediately. I said, please, just gimme. I went to, they didn't have any for sale at the booth. I had to go, like, hunting, and the second I saw it, I was like, mine. I wasn't I wasn't hugging it like a small child hugging a teddy bear, but it was pretty close. It was pretty close, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's...
I messed up.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
I'm going to fix that later, but not much later.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in a similar boat and I don't like it.
Yeah, these color and number restrictions make it really hard. A lot harder than,
None of us are coming out of this unscathed. I'm just saying it right now.
No,
None of us
absolutely not.
No.
Yeah.
Cruising for a bruising. Dun, 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 dun.
Is that a requirement?
Which
I'm
one?
just going to take that.
Take it and run.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Take it and run. Oh.
That's not.
That reminds me, the Stupendium released their new video. They released their new video last night, and it's an 80s. It's like an 80s an 80s action theme homage. It's so cheesy. It's so over the top, but it's so good. It's a Five Nights at Freddy's song.
Hey, Rex, you gotta solidify.
Delic says, I didn't know
thank
you'd
you.
been to Unplugged. I've only missed the one, but it seems like I really need to focus on meeting people. Unfortunately, I can't go to this year. Yeah, we started going in 2019, because my husband and we volunteer for WizKids. In fact, if you've been to the WizKids booth, you've probably either seen me or you've met me. Because normally when I volunteer for them, I'm the only female volunteer. So I'm not hard to find. But yeah, last year we went, and we went because they had asked us to come volunteer for them, and we fell in love with it. Obviously we didn't go in 2020, but we went in 2021. Arrow says, I was looking at the pictures on the Sagrada website. The cathedral is beautiful. It is. It's stunning. Looks like it's getting added to my list of places to go. If you go, I would love, if you ever do go, I want you to post pictures in the Discord. Delic says, oh snap, probably I did then. Yeah, you probably did. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's, yeah, so, yeah, we ended up hanging out with Joe. Morning, Lacerte. We ended up hanging out with Joe at PAX Unplugged in 19. That's how we got to know him a little bit better. We took him out to dinner. and we chatted with him for a couple of hours. But yeah, last year we went, but we weren't volunteering because WizKids wasn't there, so we just went on our own, and it was absolutely wonderful. We got to see all the booths, and we did stuff, and I got to go to the Ack Inc. shows, which we kind of started going to, but it was just so good. It was so good. And we're going this year. Because it's like between Hubs and I, it's like our vacation.
Oh, this is nasty.
Yeah, it's
This is very tough.
They woke
I'm
up and
hurting
shows
right now.
violence.
I am absolutely hurting right now, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to finish the round. I'm not worried about my score today.
I'm gonna do that because I needed that to move to get it out of the way.
You have another 6 in that row.
Of course I do.
While you think about your move, can I hype something?
Yeah, go for it, of course.
Okay. Michaela Sims has been in the TTRPG space for a very long time. They did a Mage the Ascension game last year. Paid for it all themselves, but the production value on this show is incredible. I've been lucky enough to see a preview of the 4th and what will likely be the final episode of it, for various reasons. But I'm just going to throw a link in here so you can see what could be done. If you like tabletop RPG plays, it is recorded. It's recorded live, but Michaela went through, edited out a lot of the ums and ahs. The players asking, as I am myself, the players asking mechanics questions and stuff like that kind of slowed the game down. But they also added a ton of visuals to the game. Production stuff, B-roll. It is groundbreaking work that, frankly, I feel has been unappreciated by the greater community for whatever reason. But if you have some time and you want to see some, like, you probably have heard of all of the players if you follow TTRPGs at all. Matt Mercer has a brief cameo. That was going to be a larger cameo, but that would have been in the later episodes. B. Dave is in there. Nora Ibrahim, Critical Bard, Jen Kretschmer, Dreamwisp. Justice Armand is in there. I'm forgetting people. Adam Bradford makes a fantastic cameo in one of the episodes. It's just really well done and a lot of fun. So, if you have a chance to check it out, please do.
Okay, I'm gonna very quickly take my turn when my turn comes up, and then I'm gonna take a health and safety break because I need one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, they're really just
Holy 3,
Ouch.
Batman.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get out. Not even alive, just trying to get out with a minimum of cuts and scrapes.
I know, right? Deleg says I'm going next year to unplug. This year I'm doing coding boot camp. It's staying not as much as last year, hoping to be able to say I'd never miss an unplugged. That's totally fine. Coding boot camp sounds like fun. What the heck
Hey,
do I do with this
that boot
mess?
camp is going to allow you to go to even more PAXs long term. So, professional training that lets you will give you the freedom financially to do more stuff. Dude, do it.
Okay, take your time. I gotta go.
That's all I could say to this is oof.
Yeah, I realized in like round 3 I'd made a mistake, and around 4, I guess.
I am desperately going to need green.
Yeah, I need
I would
red.
say, right now I'm kind of okay, but I desperately need green. Oh, okay. So I don't have a Do you need that purple 3?
I need the purple 1, so if you take the
Okay.
purple 3, that would be
Well, let's see
lovely.
if there's anything she can use.
Yeah, we can delay and wait a minute. And
Oh, she needs that purple. No, she can't. Oh,
yeah, Delg, one of my goals is to get to a point financially where I can go to more cons.
yeah,
We'll go
she's
that.
kind of. Sorry, she's kind of
Uh,
bored.
yeah, my goal is to be able to go to several cons a year with air travel, not just like driving down. And trying to figure out how I can make that happen. So it's part of the planning
Excuse
I'm
me.
working through now.
So I need this
Wait,
to
wait,
be
wait. What are you? Don't
2.
place that yet.
You were correct. I can't place that there. But I'm kind of.
Yeah,
I
purple
can.
3. Purple 3 I can't use. I can't remember what she needs, but I do need the purple 1 if at
I
all possible.
know. And
But
I'm just looking
if you
and
need to
going.
take it, because yeah, I can see that you can use it in your lower right, but I have a
Yeah.
1 restriction that I gotta satisfy.
You know what? You can have it because she's gonna be borked anyway. You know what? I'll do it this way. Forget it. Oh no!
Oh, why?
I
Oh,
didn't look up. Oh my god! I am. Oh crap!
Ink Lady
Oh,
Amelia is the imposter this round and is sabotaging us all.
so am, and I'm so sorry. I want to cry.
I don't know how all this blood got on my knife.
I know, right? Oh
I
no!
was
And I
just
think it's gonna take that purple 1 and stick it up in that one spot.
Well, I kind of need that purple 1.
I
But
know. Oh no! Sounds like she's back, but I hope she's okay. Oh no! I am such a doof.
Delga, I am so knowing the stuff that your wife went through with her previous job and the nonsense. I'm so glad she got a good gig going, and that it gives you all some breathing room long term. And I'm hoping that you end up someplace that does the same, so that that stress is not there for y'all. Because I've
And
lived with that
Rex.
for decades, and it rough. I need the purple 1, NJ, if at all
Yes.
possible.
Well,
If not, I can. It's fine.
I can't play the purple
this board's a
3
loss.
anyway, so I have to take the yellow 3 and eat it.
Okay.
That was not fun. Yeah, sorry, I really had to step out for a minute, but I'm okay. Don't worry, I'm good. I'm good.
Right.
Oh my gosh, Delk, that's amazing. I just read what you wrote. That is outstanding. I need a purple 4, not a red 4, but thanks for trying.
Hang on a second. NJ, you told a story in chat about meeting up with a friend and playing games, or in a text chat, that I think is very funny and should be told to a greater audience.
I will definitely share that in just a second. I'm trying to figure out what's going to cause me the least amount of grief.
Playing Sagrada. There is no such thing as the least amount of grief.
I think I'm going to have to take the red 6 and the
blue
blue 1, yeah. So I'm going to take the blue 1 and put it here so I can finish that.
My god, thank you. Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
What?
I got fruit and flavored water. Made me so happy.
Nice. Yeah, that's amazing, Doug. I might splurge and fly my friend out, but still take the train to Unplugged. Do it. Come to if you could come to Unplugged. Come to Unplugged. I know you're doing that boot camp, but next year. Yeah.
Turn it on.
Okay.
I'll turn it on too.
It's all right.
Oh.
Did you need
No,
that?
I thought you were going to put that in between your greens to finish that.
That would have made sense, but I'm...
Well,
Yeah.
you can move up to 1 with that favor token. I would say I really don't want you to fork yourself like that. Oh, you're
Oh,
kind of forked anyway.
yeah,
Oh, crap.
I'm
But that would at least give you a column and a row. At least one.
no, I won't have the column because I've got 2 greens.
Oh, banana pants.
Yep, yep.
But it would at least give you... Yeah, well...
No, yeah, it's this is yes.
No, but it would at least give you the numbers across and the colors across. Because you cannot put that 4 there or the 6.
Oh, hang on. I'm choosing the wrong tool. Coffee does nothing.
Correct. And...
Yeah, that's
oof. Yeah. But at least it gave you that. I would say you're going to have to double up on something else. I am so sorry.
it. Oh, it's fine.
I would say I'm going to assume your color is green.
It's not.
Oh, banana pants. Oh, crap.
Coffee gives you something, but this isn't a mature stream.
Oh my, I said banana pants and I got a banana.
Well, when you ask for bananas, you get bananas. I had one this morning, too.
Okay, so this is going to go here. And, ugh.
I very quickly made more coffee while I was waiting for my turn. Okay, who took the red 6?
I think I did.
It's alright. I will place the red 4. Alright, hold on. I need a purple 4. Green something or other.
Oh.
I can't move anything, so I'm stuck here either way. If I put this here, this is borked no matter what, but I can still salvage the column. So there's yellow, which again I can't move, and well, actually this row is completely borked unless I somehow get a yellow 1 and then a purple 6. But I already have I had the purple 6 up here already, so I stuck myself. It's fine. Deleg says, one of my favorite musicians just did a video for his song Caffeine, which has a disclaimer about not actually snorting coffee. The fact that they need a disclaimer is, you know, the fact that so many things need disclaimers because people are, what's the word I'm looking for?
Not
Gullible.
concerned about their own self-interest.
Gullible enough to believe it. People are very gullible, and it's painful.
I can use the blue 1.
I'm taking the yellow 5. Unless somebody can use it. Because no matter what I do, I'm kind of hosed.
That's fine. I'm going to take the red 5.
I could use one of the ones, I guess.
Okay.
Still no purple 4. Thanks. Thanks, Cutters. Appreciate it. Jerks. Litigious.
Yes.
Yeah. But still also gullible. I do...
Well, they have to put a note on car batteries telling people not to drink the water that comes out of them.
Are you serious?
Yeah, consumer safety because people have no...
People are dum-dums.
But at the same
Gullible.
time, there is...
Well, I'm not coming out of this alive.
There's a book I read on how engineering has harmed people because of bad design. It's called Set Phasers on Stun. And red's not my color either.
Excuse me.
It's called Set Phasers on Stun, and it explains why engineering design is important for safety.
Mm-hmm.
So I get it, but at the same, why warning labels are important. But yeah.
Ugh. Oh my god, I need those greens. Oh. Well,
This is
that can go there.
obnoxious.
Does anyone need either the purple 5 or the blue 2? Because those are the only 2 I can play.
I need the blue. No, I'm sorry. I need the greens.
I have to look at my board.
There's a band called the Company Band that is members of. It's Neil from Clutch, the lead singer, people from Fireball Ministry, and some other bands.
Ooh.
And
nice.
I'm just gonna put that there. And they have a song called Zombie Barricades where Neil is just full air raid siren on his voice. And the start of the, I want to say second verse is not something I can say on a family-friendly stream. But if you listen to that song,
I need the.
You'll know it, because that's what I thought.
Or else I'll have
okay.
3 spots open.
It's okay. I'll only have 1. It's all good.
Yeah, if I break 30 on this, I'll be shocked.
I know the feeling.
Because I couldn't get diddly squat.
Unfortunately, Delg, incurious and gullible children grow
that
up
has
to be adults.
green as well. So, yep, that goes there. And bye-bye.
Oh, so Rex, you wanted me to tell the story I shared with you all in the Discord, right?
Yes,
One
please.
moment. One moment.
After you're
Rex, do you need any of these? Because I'm gonna re-roll one.
There is nothing I can play.
Or is it re-rolled them all?
It re-rolls them all.
Nothing.
Okay, we're gonna do that. I don't think
Story time with NJ.
There's nothing I can play either, but maybe it'll help somebody else. Maybe.
Hey, Kajiro. Sup? Oh, you.
All right.
You post me on the Discord.
Oof.
Oh.
Rip for the poor NJ.
I know exactly who you're talking about. Yes, of course I will.
Ouch. Sorry, NJ. I tried to help somebody and it
Thanks
just
for letting me know.
everybody.
Absolutely. Oh, thanks for bringing it to my attention. That's important. You know I'll always do that. Alright, so I can't play any of this. This is all trash to me. So, I'm gonna go grab the coffee that I made, because it's waiting for me outside the door. And I'm gonna go tell it. I'm gonna have story time.
Oh. Yeah, the only thing you can do is re-roll. And see if it gives you anything you can play.
It won't. I need a yellow, and we're out of yellow.
Ugh, you were so correct. Ouch. That sucked.
Yes, I'm sure I'd like to end my turn without playing a die. Thank you, glass cutters.
Right.
Because there's nothing I can play, you monsters.
I would say everybody at least had 1 blank. And there was nothing anybody else could do about it.
I'm not breaking 30. I don't think. If I get 27, I'll be...
Okay, yeah, my color is the only thing that helped me.
Holy cow. I
my
met the
God.
minimum.
How in the...
We hit 30?
How in the crap?
Are you kidding me?
How
No.
in the crap?
We
How
hit
did I
30.
do that? How did I do that?
Oh,
my
no,
God.
no, 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 no. Oh crap, where'd that go?
Okay, I need a health and safety, please.
Take
Okay.
it, because I just dropped one of my pills.
Ooh.
I just dropped one of my pills, and I can't find it, because it's so damn tiny. Oh. The heck did I just... Yep, I dropped one of my medications on the floor, and I have to find it because it's super small. I'm never going to find it. Dang it.
Well, NJ, you got 30 with 2 blanks. That's awesome. That is a testament to skill, quite frankly.
I'll take it and run.
Yep, I got 30 with 1 blank and a lot of blown restrictions. So,
Oh, crud. Okay, that is. Of course, it's the super tiny one, so it's lost to the ether. Okay. I'm
do
gonna
you
have
need
to.
to
No, it's fine. I'll
no,
take
do you
it.
need to go grab another one and I
I
can
do
vamp
need to go
until you
grab
get
another
back.
one, because of course this is chaos, people. Chaos.
Uh, I'll vamp until you get back. Go, go, go.
I'll be like 2 seconds.
So, I understand that y'all are on the Lady Amelia win screen at the moment, but NJ had 2 blanks, top right and third row down far left, which were number restrictions of 1 and a 4. Lady Amelia had second row, second one, um, a green restriction that wasn't filled, and pulled off a stunning 55 by playing her yellows extremely well. And I had 1 empty, but a lot of second row down, second one over. Oddly, Lady Amelia and I both missed the same square.
Yeah,
Um,
I did not. Let me go get another. Let me get another cholesterol.
My color was blue, which is what helped me get over 30 because that gave me 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. Um, because I was only playing low value blues. Um, the other players took the high value blues.
Mhm.
Anyway, it happens. It happens. It's part of the game.
Mhm.
They don't know my secret color, which, if you look at the screen, you can see in the top left, NJ's was purple. But again, we play a cooperative game here, so you can just give me give a shout when you're back, NJ, and I'll stop vamping.
Oh,
But
I was back. I just went and grabbed another pill. It's fine.
okay.
That's what I get for trying to carry 4 of them in my hand at once. Delk says, I think I'm buying this game for me. I wonder if my wife will get mad if I do it before payday. Well, you can tell her. Well, you can tell her that you can play side by side. You can pass the phone or whatever to each other, and you both could play. I think there's a pass and play option. Oh, and this is what I was this is what I was thinking of. The campaign. That's the word I was thinking of.
Gotcha.
So I found out that we are gonna raid Vana a little later. Vana is a friend of one of my mods, Kajiro, who came in, and she's doing a charity stream for spinal injuries. And you know how I am about charity streaming, so we're gonna definitely raid her when we're done. Yeah, I think you can pass and play. If you look locally, it says pass and play here, so you should be able to play it together. I'll start another game in a second, but let me tell this story real fast. So on Friday night, I'm hanging out with my longtime friends. These are people that I met in college, my husband and I, and a bunch of our friends. And there's also somebody that Rex and Tyran know from Shadow Council. His handle's Juxtaposable, and we've known him since his freshman year of college. So this is like 99, I think. So we've been friends for over 20 years.
Oh.
Yeah, we've all been friends for at least 20 plus years. So we're sitting at dinner because we do a potluck. we do a potluck, and then we have gaming. So I think we were in the gaming portion. No, we were in the hangout, have food, and chill portion of our night, and we were talking about PAX and everything, and I had mentioned that that Rex and that you and I had talked about like getting together at some point, because we know where each other lives. We're not that far away from each other. Excuse me. And so I had mentioned to Jux, maybe why don't you come along and meet up with us? Maybe that could be a thing. And I think it would be cool that you both met. And he said, well, I met Rex last year at PAX Unplugged. And I went, he wasn't at PAX Unplugged. And he said, oh, I think I meant Tyran. Wrong part of the dinosaur. And it took me a split second to understand what he meant. And then I put 2 and 2 together, and my brain broke. Tyrannosaurus Rex. I legitimately got angry. Because I never put that together. In all the weeks that we've hung out and everything, I never put that together. I was so angry. I was like, and I yelled at him. I was like, why didn't I think of that? Why?
Why with my love of wordplay, I never thought of it, and never mind that Tyrannosaurus's icon is a green Tyrannosaur. So it was right there in front of us. I didn't get as mad as B Dave, where I got up and walked out of the room after reading that, because
I almost did.
Sorry, I laughed really hard.
That's fine. Oh, Delg, I know, right? The strategy link is the website is currently down. So you're not able to order from them right now. But the 2 other sites that you linked in chat, those are still good. You can use those. And I do get something for those. So I appreciate you sharing them in chat. I'm currently drinking Grinding Coffee's Turtle Dreams. It has caramel in it, or like caramel flavors. So good. So good. It's one of my favorites.
I think my body feels the best it has in weeks. I actually
Hi,
got
BKO.
Yay.
glad to
That's
hear
good.
that, Lady Amelia.
Got a new
Yeah.
game for us?
Awesome.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, I need
No,
to
no.
go back.
You're good.
Continue.
Yeah. Oh, so the other games that we played on Friday, I forgot to mention. So we played something fishy. We saw that on No Rules Barred. Then we played a game that is my new favorite for obvious reasons. It's called Herd Mentality. And basically, you're asked a bunch of questions. Like, for example, you're poking around them normally. I buy coffee from Aldi, but always willing to explore. Yeah, Strategy is the one that has my personal brand, called Sweet Baby Hamsters. But again, that website's down. But the other ones are good. The S'mores coffee from Bones is my favorite, or the Bananas Foster, and then Turtle Dreams is my favorite from Grinding. Oh hey, this one's a little easier. Diagonals, shade variety, row shade variety.
Oh,
We
so I
can
picked
breathe a
the
little.
correct board.
As did I. So I will try to remember to bring some La Prima from here in Pittsburgh whenever I get to the next Unplugged. I didn't get to try La Prima when I was in Pittsburgh. I was in Pittsburgh in 2016. If we meet, I will give you money to try it. I love trying new coffees. But yeah, so Herd Mentality, it has like a cow. The box has cow print, so of course I'm going to be drawn to it. And basically, you are asked all these different questions, and you have to try to figure out what everybody else is going to say. So that's just something that's really interesting to me, because of course I didn't do it right. So I'm like, oh, well, I'm just going to say what I want. And half the time it didn't work. But the fun part is that when you are the only person to say whatever your answer is, then you get this really mean looking pink cow. And it's actually kept in a little pen that comes with the game. It's like a little cardboard pen. and it just sits there till somebody gets that singular answer, and then you're stuck with the cow. And the thing is,
Oh,
you could
no.
have all the points, right? You could have all the points that'll win you the game, but you can't win because you're holding the cow. So there's this element of you want to make sure that your answers are, like pretty spot on with everybody else, or you're stuck with this cow. But at the same time, you want to come up with something so ridiculous that you either tie for, the cow, so that the person who has it keeps it, or or you get rid of it as fast as possible if you're the one that has it. So that is a really delightful game. I love that game so much.
I got to play in a beta of the game, To Be Honest, TBH, which has been played on a couple of pack streams.
TBH is so good.
And that game is just so much fun. I have a physical copy. I'm just looking forward to being able to play it with other humans in person.
Yes, I picked up a copy too.
Yeah, I ordered a copy, and then they were like, "Oh, because you played, we'll send you a copy." I'm like, "Send it to someone else." No, thank you. And now I'm regretting it because I can think of like a bunch of people I'd love to give a copy to, and I'm like, "Well, that was dumb."
I hadn't played it until Drawfor's event, so I'm like, okay. Let's see. I am gonna do this. Please save me the yellow 4.
Ooh. How about him say he can't? Because that's like his only way out.
Oh, well, if that's his only way out, I'll figure something else out. I'm not picky. I will be fine.
Actually, I can turn that blue 5 into a blue 4.
Oh, I didn't look at the points. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I appreciate your help, Lady Amelia. I hadn't been looking at my board because I was thinking about stuff, but I have to go again.
Oh. I do have an idea if you'd like to. Yep. Hey, you got that blue 4. I mean, yellow 4, NJ.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm just going to tuck that over here so I can get to that nice, ridiculous top row.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
So yeah, Delg, in my rules, I don't mind if people trash New Jersey because, we're trashed all the time. We can take it. It's just, don't be rude to me. Unless you're calling me out for something stupid that I do. That's different. Aw, that's a shame. I'm sorry. Well, the hat Delg wants is sold out.
Hey,
On the Bones site.
People can talk nonsense about New Jersey all they want. As I've said before, we'll just take back everything that's been invented here. You just can't use anything that's been invented here. So good luck.
You know
with
what?
that.
Everybody can definitely trash Illinois. I am A-okay with that.
Knit. Okay. So what kind of nonsense?
It has Illin in the name.
I know, right? It has ill in the name.
Knit.
We are all bad. It's just bad.
The illest of states.
I may have opened up the floodgates here. Wow. I also set myself up for success. All right.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to be creative here.
I have confidence in you.
All right.
You've got...
What are people looking for this early in the game?
I have no idea.
Let me take a
Well,
look.
knowing's half the
Sorry,
battle and all, but still.
one of my players just, her folks are visiting and she is far from home, so
Purple 6 I could
D&D player, I assume?
use.
yeah.
Hmm.
It's pretty much any of the purples I could use.
Yeah, quit your belly
do whatever.
aching. I'll put that there
do
for
do
now.
whatever.
I'll put that there for now. You happy?
Oh, the timer. Aren't they a pain?
They are a pain. Yeah, I think I'll be cheeky and I'll go here, because this doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll go here. Friend of mine from Pittsburgh once got in a heated debate with someone from Trenton about which city steel built more the U.S. It was Pittsburgh, even though Trenton makes the world takes. Well, yeah, Pittsburgh is known as the Steel City. I would expect it to be the one that built all the things of steel.
Not all the things, but
Well, yeah, not Superman, but still.
I would say Granite City in Illinois is pretty good there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were anyway.
Yeah.
That's all I could say to that. They're closing down now, so
Oh.
what? Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, sir. You know what? We're gonna do this. Get that number restriction out of the way, and it gives me a diagonal.
Good.
So I guess I'm playing something purple now.
Yeah, don't you love when
Oh.
the choices are limited?
Eesh. Well,
I love it ever so very much.
Deluxe says, I know, but you know how people are. Of course I do. Love the giant angsty sign in Trenton. Yeah, I think I know which sign you're talking about. Although it's been a hot minute since I've actually been to Trenton. You don't really go to Trenton unless you have to, honestly.
yeah, same with Granite Cities. So we'll
Mm.
say it literally stinks.
I think I'll go here. That's gonna cause some interesting diagonals, but that's fine. It'll get a restriction out of the way, so I kind of don't care. Okay, that's a thing.
Yeah.
So you use excuses to mention it. That makes sense. That's valid. That's absolutely valid. I don't notice that. I don't notice my accent unless I'm around people from outside the area. When I got to hang out with Joe and Badger, I could hear it every day. And everyone knew that I was not from the area. I think my accent is a little thick. Hey, Vid. I mean, when I was a kid, I had, speech lessons and stuff. So a lot of my accent isn't as strong as it was when I was a kid. But it's still very much there.
I don't have a Jersey accent because my folks are from the Midwest. And I've had one person identify my accent, and they pretty much nailed it. And I looked at them and I said, how? And she said, well, I can't remember she wasn't a speech therapist. She might have been a speech pathologist, but she went to college 3 miles from where I was born.
Oh, that makes sense.
So she's like, I know your accent. I know where it's from because I heard it for 6 years while I was in college. And it also, your word choices and phrasing are somewhat dialectical for, that area.
that makes
And
sense.
I was like, okay. I had another guy who swore up and down, well, you're from Vermont. And I'm like, no.
No,
He's like, no, you have a very strong Vermont accent. And I said, I've been to Vermont on a trip, but I've never lived there. My folks, well, you have a Vermont accent. And you're lying to me. And I was like,
it's like,
hey,
buddy, you
thanks.
that's great and all, but you're still wrong.
Not only are you wrong, you're rude.
You know what? I can't tell an accent on either one of you.
Well,
Well, I
I'm
have
cheating.
I have a generalized Midwestern accent because my folks are from
Okay.
barely the Midwest, but also tons of speech therapy because when I was a little kid
Huh.
and we moved to New Jersey, I was allergic to New Jersey.
Oh,
And
Not the
Tina.
only not the first person I've heard about having that.
Yep. And I ended up having to go to speech therapy because my eustachian tubes would get blocked up. And as a result, I have a not quite newscaster accent, if you will.
Yeah, you do.
Because the default newscaster accent is based out of the Midwest because that's where they came from. But just because I kind of had any sort of Jersey accent trained out of me, not that I had one when I was a little kid.
Okay, so it's diagonal.
Yeah, it's because the plants here were so different from where I was
Mhm.
from in Ohio that my body just went, nope, we can't deal with this pollen. It's terrible.
Wait, you said Ohio?
Yeah.
That makes sense because my other friend who was from Ohio, she tried to visit me once. And only once.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And her head crusted over, probably.
Her eye started swelling shut
Oof.
while she was driving. So she noped the hell out of Jersey and went back to go get medication. And I went, she's been since. So it's not a total, it's not like a total, like, oh, but it was a whole thing.
Well, we can say these dice are
Hey, how's fish?
Oh.
Ooh,
Nice diagonal, but ouch.
nice diagonal. Ruins the row, but the diagonal's nice. Got it.
Right.
A lot of good stuff happening here.
Yeah.
Delic says, my first spring in Philly wrecked me. Never had an allergy issue before that. I wish I knew what that was like, but I deal with allergies all the time. Because I have chronic sinusitis ever since I had my rhinoplasty in high school.
Nope, I'm
Also,
doing it.
hi, Blue Wave. I
Okay.
saw you sneak in.
Okay, well, you can still get another diagonal.
M says, fish is very cold from choosing to lay in front of the fan while soaking wet, so I rubbed him down and wrapped him in a blanket. Poor doggo.
Oh, I didn't see that one, but nice.
Okay, what do we have? We've got a blue 1, a yellow 4, or a red 3. Well, I can't reach that top spot.
Yeah, also having both
You
of my
can
parents.
reach.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, you can reach the 4, just
I could go
Not
this way,
with-
but
diagonal.
I'm gonna nestle this red in here and kind of finish that mini
Nice.
diagonal.
Nice.
Because I could also go here, and that would continue this nice diagonal, and I'm tempted to do that.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see now.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. And see, unless you need the yellow 4. Do you need the yellow 4?
Oh, no, ma'am.
All right, then you can have the red 3 and
Oh.
the blue 1. If I have to move stuff, I'll move stuff. I'm not worried. Goodness.
I'm just gonna take this diagonal.
Jeez. All right, there we go. Yeah.
Also having three of my parents and myself work for AT&T.
Mm-hmm.
So Speaking on the telephone clearly and enunciating your words and taking your time with what you say was drilled into me from a very early age.
They cannot be.
That makes absolutely valid sense. So
Sad. Okay.
I'm gonna need some sixes up in here.
We all are, and they really haven't given us any while we could use them.
Tyron, bring back all the sixes you brought to your grandma's. Doug says, I received an email from my instructor with a list of things to do before class tomorrow. Is it a lot of, like, little things? Is it, or is it super complicated? Like, what's going on with that?
I am loving the double plus signs or D-pads that you have on your... Actually, that's almost the old Konami logo, I think. Hang on, let me look it up.
What are you talking about?
When I look at your screen,
Fish pick is up in the Discord. Yeah,
the reds form like a plus sign or a
Oh,
D-pad
yeah,
on
they
the
do.
Oh yeah,
controller.
look at that.
Yes,
That's
they
right.
do. Well, so do the purples.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The reds and the
Oh, yeah.
purples. You've got like a double D-pad on your...
Wow, I did not even realize that. Cool. There we go.
Oh, you
Yeah, it's
posted
not
the pic.
quite the Konami logo, but... Ba, 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 ba,
that's
ba. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna
Oh my
put that
goodness.
purple 3 right there.
If you all want to see what the heck I'm squealing about, if I can
Oh,
spell,
nice.
feel free
That
to
would
join
be
the
great.
Discord because Em just posted a wonderful picture of her pup Fish, who's wrapped in a blanket, and just it's the most adorable thing. He looks like he wants us to have a pajama party with him.
Oh,
Aw,
Garion,
I
how did
can't.
that go?
I can't. My heart. He's such a silly boy. I love it. Oh, just to watch. Yeah, just a bunch of small things. Yeah, I understand that. I actually have to. I have this notebook. So, you both know, and I think most of chat knows that I deal with. Some people say that they're pretty certain that I have some sort of ADHD or something like that because I struggle with completing tasks, and unless it's like directly in front of me and I sit down and do it, it will not get done. And that's just, I guess as I get older and whatever, it's just harder for me to do stuff. So what I started...
I was asking how that went.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So one of the things that I started doing was actually something that I have the, because the project management stuff I do. There's a list every day of stuff that has to get done, and I review that and stuff. So I started doing that for myself, and so today what I have to do after stream is write my list of things that need to be done before 9:30 because I want to be able to sit and enjoy Joe's nighttime stream. But I can't do that until all my stuff is done. So it's like, okay, well, what has to get done? Well, the dishwasher has to get emptied. And I have to figure out, like, okay, who's going to handle this task? Who's going to handle this task? Etc., etc., etc. So it's like, okay, Hubs has to empty the dishwasher. I have to fill the dishwasher. I have to put the laundry in. He can put it in the dryer and start another load if I'm doing something else. We have to take the garbage out. Like all this little household stuff. And last week I couldn't do that because I basically I had calls and stuff all day Sunday. So that was Sunday is my I'm going to do all the things day. Or at least try to with however many spoons I have. Oh, later, Arrow, I didn't see that you had left. My bad. Have a good day. But, this weekend we can, and next weekend we can. Next weekend is Labor Day weekend, I think. Yeah, next weekend is Labor Day. So, so we're definitely gonna do more stuff. Like, do you, in chat, feel free to chime in here. Do you have like, where you take an entire weekend or even a day and just go full ham and cheese in the house and just like go to town, like cleaning, organizing, like not necessarily the day-to-day stuff, but just like full on?
Yes.
Try to.
Well, I'm glad I'm not alone.
Yeah, what I try and do is I'll throw a link in chat in a second here. There's a person on Twitter who goes by Black Girl Lost Keys, who does ADHD coaching. And she wrote a short book on cleaning with ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of the things is just kind of break it up a little bit sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, hey, it's, I can right now wipe down the bathroom count or, do a little bit. So that way there's no big overwhelm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I try and do that day to day, but sometimes it's just like, all right, I'm going to make a list and I'm going to, project manager that I am, sort it into a way where it's like, all right, today I am doing boom, 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 boom. How. For the blues fans in the audience.
That's all I can say to that is.
Gonna do that and make that and put that there. Just keep the diagonals going, and now I'm going to go on mute and cry for a moment, and then I'm going to place that yellow 3.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't really clean unless it's deep clean. I do that rarely. Things are better since I got Adderall. Oh yeah, I completely understand, friend. I completely understand. And
Yeah.
Em, I understand that too. You've had to focus on the pup, and it's okay if the house is upside down, because when you're focused on taking care of your fluffy, your floofy, that's where your priority should be, and it's okay.
So it's Renee Brooks. I could not remember her name. But I just threw a link to her Twitter feed, which gives links to all her stuff. I found a lot of her stuff coaching around this to be helpful. Not to hammer the ADD thing too much, but it's, took me 48 years to get help. And as anyone who asks has experienced, not to call anyone out, I will send you the get help GIF from Thor Ragnarok if someone's like, should I talk to somebody? And I'm like, get help.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's I found her stuff to be very helpful. And it there is a lot of, this is a tangent, thank you for listening. There is a lot of shame in, well, why can't you just get everything done? Everyone else can. It's like, well, my brain works differently, thanks.
I was say rude.
Well, no, I'm trying to be helpful.
No,
and
not
maybe-
you, them.
Yeah, no, I'm impersonating the person. Well, I'm just trying to help you because this works for everyone else, so why doesn't it work for you? I don't know. Humans are unique. We're all wired a little differently. How about that?
Ooh, very nice, Amelia. Very nice.
Beautiful. Oh God.
Oof.
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling perhaps Amelia's color is purple, and we're
Yes.
um
Sorry,
oh,
but
and
yes.
you have no more tokens. Yikes. Em, not gonna lie, if we didn't have a dishwasher, I'd be worried.
You know,
honestly.
even if he had more tokens, it wouldn't really. Well, maybe moving stuff, but that's about it.
it's fine.
Oh, these threes are not doing it for me.
Ew. You know what? I didn't even pay attention to the number thing. Oops.
But yeah,
You know,
doing doing a periodic deep clean's a good idea because you can set aside time for it, you can plan it, and then just jump in and attack it. Instead of it turning into, okay, well, I took care of this, but then I noticed that, and then I noticed that, and then I noticed that, and I'm never going to get it all done, so I'm just going to stew in the mess. Not that I've ever done that. No, not me. Red 3, I can see you doing, NJ, not that you asked. And you've got tokens, so you could...
I think I'm going to make this a 2 and shove it in the corner.
Nobody puts red 2 in the corner.
Because I can
I
finish...
say you can use the red 3, but it give you a diagonal.
It
Never
gives me
mind,
the
you're right.
diagonal,
That
but
would
it'll
give you
cut this
more.
row off at the knees.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It gives
I'd
you more.
rather
to
just
do
have
that.
this and then cry about it later.
Right.
And... Yeah, I heard, I saw what you mentioned in Joe's Discord about that, and yeah, I'm sorry. When we had Tommy and Quail with us, we went to the park near LSC, and that puppy just laid down right in the dirt, and like got to play with other puppies and stuff like that, for a little bit. Now, we brought a blanket and we brought a towel with us just in case, and so Quail was able to use the towel to kind of wipe Zane down a bit to get all the dust and the dirt out of his tail and stuff. So, but yeah, he probably needed a bath when they got back.
Yeah, dogs, well, just life and white carpets is you have to buy a professional carpet shampooer. That's
5
just all
pit
there is
bulls
to it.
and white carpets. My goodness. My goodness. Gee, Amelia, your color's not purple, is it?
Yeah.
Well, she is Lady Amelia, and purple is a royal color, and
That's true.
let's see.
Oof.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9 purple on her board. I don't know. I just have a feeling.
I don't think I'm coming out of this unscathed, y'all.
And not that I can criticize her because I
am not coming out of this okay.
I brought the sun last week with all that yellow I played.
Oh, yes, you did.
Well, you know what? That row is going to lose it, but that's fine. And I can't play anything else after this. Had I put the 2 down here, I would have been okay. Maybe. No, actually, no, I wouldn't have been. I would have been stuck either
No, you
way.
wouldn't have. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Ouch.
I got hosed. It's okay. It's okay. I got hosed. It's okay. It's okay.
Yes.
As I continue sipping my coffee and not regretting my life choices in this game. No, not at all. But yeah,
Okay.
So
1, 6, 2, 5, 4, 4, 5, 3, 2. Oh my gosh.
Sweet Jesus, Amelia.
Oh my, wow.
You are gonna destroy us, and it is a beautiful sight. I'm
sorry, but
no,
I
you're
never get
one. You're
this.
not. One, you're not sorry, and 2, don't be sorry, because this is a work of art.
Oh my goodness.
As
See,
a
it would
fan
be
of the color
perfect.
purple, I am amused.
See what would be even more interesting if that green 5 was purple.
Yeah, I think I would have walked away at that point. Been like, nope, we're done here. We're done here.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just going to ask for F's in chat for my board, but at the same time, Lady Amelia, that was awesome to see.
My God, Rex, I might just walk away from that. I might just walk away because
I chose to play a 6-pip board, which was my mistake.
Well, that's
'cause
what I did.
I had a feeling that we were going to get diagonals.
I think I played 5. I don't remember. I think I played 5 or 6. I don't remember now. It's fine.
Oh my goodness.
This
is crazy.
Delg says this game is so pretty. It really is.
Okay, I am scared. I'm sorry I blew you guys away, but wow.
Full Ric Flair on that. That was awesome, Lady Amelia. Good game.
Holy hell.
I have got to go.
Wow.
Holy crap and holy. Okay, y'all gonna have to give me a minute? Because I have to go get Sir
You
Schaefer,
take the
'cause that...
victory lap you
Take
earned.
the victory lap. We're just gonna sit
Oh.
here. M says, I think I just witnessed a murder. Hell yes, you did. I'm just gonna leave the screen
Yes.
on her board right now so we can all admire this murderous work of art.
Oh my gosh.
You're
And
ta-
can
you're
you take a screenshot and post
take-
that in Discord, please?
yes, take your victory lap, post it in the Discord, because
Oh my
I think
God.
everybody needs to bear witness to this. Please
Okay.
do, because we have a we do
I'm
have a Sagrada board in my Discord. A
You take a
Sagrada channel.
screenshot of it because I don't know how.
Holy mackerel! Oh, I can take a screenshot. That's fine.
Thank you.
All right. So let's see. We're gonna open up the screenshot thingy. We're gonna do that. And we're gonna copy that. We're gonna paste it. And then you know what? Okay, hold on. I have to figure out how to add quote. Add.
I got it in. I got it.
You got it?
Mhm.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Thank you. Add quote. I think we've just witnessed a murder. M. What's today's date? 8/28. 2022. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. All right. Are we up for more pain?
I'm just want to take a minute and admire this because one, we rarely see scores above 70
Yeah.
and a 91. This needs to just be
This is
this
special.
just needs to be admired for a moment and just really absolutely celebrated because
Mm-hmm.
that is rare air that you were in with that game, Lady Amelia. Well done.
Everything just
Well
flowed in
done.
your favor. My God. That is going to be clipped at some point. Oh my goodness. We're all going to revel in this. When Amelia comes back, we'll start a new game.
Yeah, and I'm blanking on the term for when a wrestler deliberately or is going to lose the match and knows it going in.
Well, I think that's every match, really. But
Jobbing.
yeah.
Jobbing. I am happy to job
Well,
on this particular thing. Not that I did, but I'm happy to take the job on this because that was just epic.
No worries, Em. I think
glad to be here for it.
I think the term you're looking for is squash.
Yes, squash match. Yes, I'm happy to be a part of this squash match.
Because Lord of Mercy, we got squished and squashed.
Okay, Garion, tell your mom I will call her after this is done. And Sir Schaefer, what you said got starred out. I don't know how to fix that because I am definitely down with whatever you said because that was just amazing. Oh my God. Okay. Whew. Okay, let's definitely do another one that I know y'all are gonna spank me on. I am okay with that.
We were all here for it, though. We were all here. Everyone here bore witness to that masterpiece. Not gonna lie. That was a masterpiece.
That is the best score I have ever had on this game. Ever. No matter what I was playing.
Now, if we could only get like that during the daily challenges, right?
I know, right? That would be amazing.
That would be hilariously good.
Oof. I'm definitely down to just get my butt kicked now.
Nah.
For the rest of the day, I am good for that.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, we'll just say I definitely will not be upset about it at all.
Mm.
And y'all need to die, just let me know. Oh, wow.
I'm going back in my 5-pip corner where I belong.
Staying on my 6? because it has done me well. Holy wow. And I get the same board. Nice. But not the same color, and I'm okay with that.
Okay, what am I going to choose? What kind of pain am I going to inflict?
Whew.
I played this board earlier. I'll do it again because I'm a glutton for punishment. It's fine.
Okay, another cup of coffee on that one.
Oof.
That's a for sure.
Mm. Oh my gosh, it's the same exact game we played before.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding.
Oh no.
I
Okay.
almost want to reset. I almost want to reset. This
Well,
is
it's
obnoxious.
column shade instead of row shade, but yes.
Right. It's
Oh,
a
yeah,
little
yeah.
different.
It's all okay.
It's a little different.
Just a tinge, just a tiny bit. Oh my
We'll
goodness.
just say that I'm sorry y'all are gonna do well.
Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay.
If you could leave me the high value yellows, I would appreciate it.
You can have the 6. I need the 5. Actually, no. I can take the 1. I'll take the 1 for you. But
Thanks.
leave me the red 3, peeps. Because I'm going to go this way and then regret my life choices later.
Okay.
Wait. That's sad because I need the red 3 here as well. So
I don't need the red 3.
Well, I'm going to take the red 3.
Yeah,
I'll just figure out where to put it.
Right. Oh my. You and I have boards that are very alike, Rex.
Yeah, they're sort of mirror universe boards.
Yeah.
You got the 1 pinned in the top left. I got the 6 pinned in the lower right.
Yeah, I think I might have bit myself, but that's a-okay. Maybe.
Oh,
I don't know. Probably not, because she needs the red, so I need the purple. It's all good.
Okay. Yeah. Since I can put a 3 or a 1 in this spot, I'm going to put the red 3 here because I definitely need a red 3 there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I'm going to do that.
Oof, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
Oof.
I am going to...
Okay.
This is going to probably make me... Yeah, I'll be fine there.
Yeah, you had 37 points with your purple, Lady Amelia.
Yeah, I can honestly say purple is not my color this time, so it's okay.
Okay. I guess I'll start with the blue 5 to get me out of that hole.
Oof. Okay.
I'm trying to just grind out my color restrictions as fast as I can. That yellow one doesn't really help me.
Yeah, I know the feeling. So I'm actually going to put that yellow one right here and hope for the best. Oh, wait, maybe. Let's see. Oof, hang on.
Let's see. Lot of green going on this round, I see.
Okay, so... Oh, it can't be the same number. Oh my goodness, this is going to be hard.
Yeah, verticality with the numbers. Which is why I wanted that 5 and 6 for the yellow, because I could fill them in now. And
right. So if I put the 1 here, well, here, I can put a 3 here.
And apologies to anyone if yellow is your color and I took too high value at the start.
It's not mine. Oh, it's my turn again. Okay. Oof. I wish I'd have known that, but okay. Oh wait, that's because I don't pay attention. Okay.
What?
So nothing, talking to myself.
I was making a joke about not paying attention.
Right? That's all I can say to that? Okay.
NJ, anything you need?
The green or the blue would be good.
3?
Yep.
Okay. There. I know it's not diagonals, but I have diagonals on my mind.
Right?
Got diagonals on my mind. Diagonals on my mind.
Yeah, poor NJ. She has to do diagonals.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine.
We all do.
Yep.
It's the boards we chose.
True. We chose violence on ourselves. We should have known they weren't going to be that nice 2 games in a row.
If I had a lick of musical talent, I would just do a parody album of Sagrada songs. Okay. Well, that's poopy. Does anyone need the yellow 5?
Knock yourself out, because I have no idea.
Actually, I don't want to know, because I'm looking at my center column, and I'm trying to work my way left. Because I'd love that red 6, but I can't put it hardly anywhere.
Oh, yuck, yeah.
Yeah. But I can put it in the second column, 1 down, but I need to work over to it.
Ugh.
Does anyone need the blue 1?
Yes.
You can have it if you
Okay.
want.
But go ahead and take it. Go ahead, because you're going to need that more than me at this point.
Okay. I know I'm asking for 2 dice in the 3rd round, and that's a lot, but...
You know what? I can use the yellow one. It's okay.
In individual play, I believe there is a timer, Delg. If you're playing by yourself, it'll... you'll hear the bell ring. So the meta of the game is there's the Glasscutters Union, which we haven't really talked about. They're the people who give us our dice, and they are against us like it's a long-standing family feud.
Right.
Father Marin is the priest who rings the bell, so you may hear us reference him from time to time and threaten him with violence if he continues to ring that bell, depending on how our mood is. Or to expose some of the financial improprieties that have been going on that have making this take so long. Father Marin, you want to talk about that, or you want to not maybe ring that bell again? So yes, there is a timer. That's the bong you hear.
In the daily challenge, I have not gotten that, and I've taken quite a long time on my own.
Okay. What kind of nonsense am I looking at here? You know what? I'm gonna go this way. And I might go yellow here, but I don't know yet.
Huh.
I think I might. Because that red's going to be a 1, and this can't be a 5 anyway, so I think I'm safe.
I need these 6s taken out. I mean, these yellows taken out. Oh, okay. I left the one you needed. Ooh.
Yep. Thank you.
I was gonna say, sorry, that made me nervous. I thought I took it.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
we're good.
no.
I
Okay.
need this to stay put. Alright, let's see what we have here. Delic says, I'll play Legend of Bumbo sometimes because I can do a few moves and look back after work things. No, this wouldn't be a good work game. This is a good lunch break game. Because it takes about... If you think fast or quickly, then you could probably play a game or two on your break, but usually no. Otherwise no. Alright, so I'm going to take this 4, and I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to end up taking the red 2, maybe. I don't know yet.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Ah,
Wow.
I see.
My color is red, and
Okay.
I
Yeah, but
see.
it's nice the way you played that.
Yep.
thank you.
Yeah, I need a 6. I need a blue 6, so I'm gonna put this 2 up here and nestle it in so I don't have to worry about it. So that leaves me purple and green. So wait, hold on. If I do that, though, if I go here, so that row is going to be accounted for, because that leaves me green and purple. I can't put purple here. I shouldn't put purple there. So I think I'll be okay if I do that. I can always move it later.
I will need a red 3 at some point,
Mm-hmm.
or a red 2.
I need a 3 or a 1 on the red side.
Okay.
I don't know. Right now, I'm just filling in and going from there. I can't calculate that stuff out too far. Otherwise, it hurts my brain. Oh. Well, okay.
Do either of you have purple as your secret color?
No.
No.
Okay. Then I won't feel bad about taking a 5 or a 6 purple.
Definitely don't. No red, so that doesn't help me one solid lick. But since this can't be yellow and this can't be yellow, I can place this here. And that will satisfy yellows on that end. Actually, no, if I do that, that's better. Because if I do that, that's going to cause a headache, I think. Because this... Because that's yellow, that's purple, that's blue, that's red, that's purple. So that can't be purple, so this has to be purple. So then this can be purple. So I will probably take the purple 6 after that. I realize. I think I need to. We'll see.
Ugh. This is not good for you.
It's fine. And I can use the greens. And I can find a home for that yellow too. I have options with what's
Well,
left on
that
the board.
yellow 2 has to be.
That's fine.
Sorry.
No. I have options.
Okay. Oh, well, I forked that with yellow, but... But if I move that down and put that there, I can do that. So... Oh, there's no yellow up there. Oh, I can't do that yet. So let's put this up there. And hope.
Rex says, I'll play 3s or 2048 as a quick game when I'm working and I need to clear my head. Yeah, Rex. I've played 2048. If I need to step away for a few, I usually try to play a quick game of solitaire or a round of kings, but usually if I take a break, so I'll walk around, I'll go someplace quiet, and then I'll do it.
Yeah, those games are also good, as is Tetris, they found. If you find yourself obsessing over something stressful, especially right after a traumatic event, they actually found Tetris can help with post-traumatic stress disorder.
Oh, wow.
Because it, of the way that it draws focus and gets you out of that loop you're stuck in. So, excuse me. So, yeah, if you find yourself, I'm not a psychological professional or medical professional, but if you find yourself spiraling, doing that can help get you out of it for a moment. In my experience.
I would say for me, it's playing this game. Weirdly
I
enough.
Completely messed up my third row because I forgot about the horizontal color restriction in my obsession to play diagonals. I literally forked myself.
Yeah, you did. Ouch.
Whoops.
Ouch.
Okay, so can't play the green 2 there. Can play the yellow 5, and that's fine.
Still no yellow up there. So, oof. I'm gonna take this 4 and put it there. Ugh. This is getting to be a mess.
Yeah, my best score, because I was going through a very stressful time, in 2048 was 26.9K.
Wow.
It was a trying time.
Okay. So, I need a red in the I desperately need a red in the round track right now.
I desperately need a yellow in the round track, so I feel your pain. Is there a yellow?
Nope, not
I
yet.
need a hug.
Right?
This is just stressing me out. I don't like it.
Okay,
I want
let's
to. I'm
see.
already home, and I want to go home.
Oh god. This needs to move. So I need the 2. I need the 2 to not be here. I should have left it where I had it over here.
Were you thinking, NJ? What were
I
you
don't
thinking?
know. I wasn't thinking at all, apparently. And I can put... if I shift that over, then I can take this 6. And I can put it up here. But yeah, that 2's gotta move. That 2's definitely gotta move. So I'm
Is that
gonna...
a restriction?
This...
It's a 2 restriction.
It is a 2 restriction. No, this one. This one over here.
Oh, okay, the red one.
On the red one. The red one.
Oh, okay. Okay, now I get it. Oh, okay. I remember where you were gonna put it now. Okay.
So now I think I can do... Let's see, hold on. I have to do this carefully. So I have to do that first. I could put this here, but that's going to work that all the way around. I think my best play is going to be the green 2 up here. And once I move that red, I'll be able to play a green here and I'll be fine. But I need a red in the round track, and I'm like, grumble, 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 grumble.
Okay. So I am gonna put this here. That way I can reach everything now. Oh. Stress.
Thanks, I hate it.
Sorry.
No, it's the dice we were given.
I almost spit my coffee out. Good grief. I have to remember not to sip when you're mid-sentence. Now I need a one that isn't a purple. I need a lot of things. I need a lot of things. None of which is here.
So the other week, last
You really
Sunday,
need a yellow up there. Dang it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm having a minute.
So last Sunday I was playing D&D, and I'm playing my Tiefling Himbo pro wrestler character. And I had to ask the DM, because Rex figured out what was going on, but had to ask the DM, is this something I would be able to figure out as my character? And he said, well, roll for it. Let's see what if you have proficiency in Arcana,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and roll. I go, okay, so I roll and I get it. And he's like, of course you figured it out, of course. And I go, hang on a second. And I dash off camera and come back with a book, because I figured out that there were vampires on this island. We couldn't figure out what it was. And I'm like, he's like, of course you figured it. Of course you'd know, you big nerd. And I'm like, well, yeah, but also, I literally have a book here on vampires, and had a character in a never to be finished novel who's named after Jor Grando, the first Romanian vampire on record.
That there.
So you might have put this in my wheelhouse and not realized it. Oh, I want to play that red 6, but do I want to give up the 5?
But you would end up with 4 more.
points.
You would end up with 5 more points because of it being your color.
Well, it's going to give me
Because
10 points, but it's going to cost me 10
it'll
points.
cost you 5.
No, it's going to cost me 4 points, and 5 points is going to cost me 9 points.
How?
It's only a 1 point gain. I'm not going to do that.
Oh, I see what
I've
can go
This is
where.
a mess.
myself.
I don't like any of this. Just saying.
Wait. No, that doesn't help.
Wait. That red one. I need that red one.
Oh, I was gonna say he could play it.
Too bad. No.
But he could
Ooh.
also play he could play the purple 3
I'm
or the
gonna play.
blue.
Do you need the blue 3?
No, no, I'm just looking at your
Mm-mm.
board. It
I heard a
doesn't
no.
matter what I need.
I just realized that, like, I was like, do. This round is terrible. Oh, wait. Hold all the phones. I did not even see that at the beginning of the
I
round.
was waiting for you to take that. I was
I-
fighting and waiting. I'm like, oh my god, take it.
Grumble. Derp. I have
Hey.
taken it.
There we go.
Now there's a red in the round track. Yay.
Yeah, well, there's still not a
Yay!
yellow.
Well, there
Ugh,
hasn't been really yellows.
I know.
The lack of green is also disconcerting.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay, so there's
Oh!
another 3. All right, that makes sense.
There's
So-
that can go there, and then that can go there.
That's gonna do that,
Oh, okay.
which is what I wanted it to do. So I need a yellow 1, which I have here. So similar boat. So now I can play the green 5 here. And then I can play one of the purple 4s here. Oh wait,
I
no.
need the green 2.
Hold on. I need to do this. I need to play the purple 4 here first, so I can finish that row.
Okay, then I need the green 5.
And I know that I kind of stuck myself. That's why I didn't want to move the purple 6, because that's going to ruin this column, but I don't care. And no, purple is not my color. But, meh, it's fine.
I could put that there or there,
Mm-hmm.
but I need to make sure. It's not going to matter. I'm probably going to end up forked, and I am actually okay with that. Because she's going to take that purple 4, which is A-okay. And...
Oof.
Oh. Oh, okay, and he's going to take that at 3. From what I can see. Okay, we'll just see what happens. Oh! Oof. Uh-oh. Oh no. I don't want to do that. You know what? There.
We're all so focused.
That
I
way
love
he
it.
can take it away. I would say that way he could take either one of those and be okay-ish, and she takes that.
What do you need, NJ?
It's
The
more like
purple
what am I gonna take? I'm gonna take the purple 4. Because that's really all I can play. Oh, very nice. Get that row.
Oh, I
Yeah.
say I
The-
was like, no,
the-
he's gonna need that, and she's gonna need that.
The
I'm
lack,
like, no.
the lack of blue 6, though. The lack of blue 6 is a whole thing.
Lack of blue in
Yes.
general is
Yes.
I still don't have
offensive.
my 6, you punk!
Me neither. Okay.
Oh, I can't put that there. So I don't want that there.
Oh, and we're too late in the freaking game to be able to do this. The
There?
flux remover.
You gonna play nice? Yes? Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's a little late to flux it up.
Okay,
Oh.
well, yellow 6. Not what I'm looking for. Thanks, though.
Oh,
Yeah, this is a whole ugly mess. I'm gonna play the green 1.
Mm-hmm.
Even though this row is borked, I still have a chance here. Is there anything? What are you taking from here?
Sorrow.
Funny.
right?
Okay. So now that I've taken the green 1, what are you taking from here?
Anything I can place. Blue 3 messes me up. Red 3 gets me some points but messes me up. Yellow 6 I can't use. Blue 5 I cannot use. So, just leave me one of the 3s and I'm fine.
I'm just hosed, period. It's okay.
Okay. All right. So none of you are taking the yellow 6, right?
No, ma'am.
Can't use it.
Well,
Me neither.
I'm gonna hope that I get a blue. Give me a blue. Maybe. You gave me a
Oh.
green.
You monsters!
I'm okay with this. I can still use
No.
it.
No.
I can use it. I'm good. Let's go.
If you couldn't, I could have used the green 3, but you needed it.
I could have
and-
used the green 5 that she got. That was nice. Okay, I'm at least gonna see if there's anything we can do with this. All right. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, come on now.
So you took the thing that was my color, and then
I didn't know. I forgot. I'm sorry.
I don't told you, woman, that I was red.
Forgot. I clean forgot.
I done said early on in the game revealing my secrets, and y'all weren't paying no attention, were you?
Oh my
Nope.
goodness.
Yellow 2 I can use, please. Because that's all I can use without having to re-roll stuff.
Don't take the blue 6.
Can't. Otherwise, I would. I'm sorry, but I so would.
Okay.
The blue 6 does nothing for me, so I will not be taking it from you.
Oh,
Come home, blue 6, my beloved. Oh my gosh, we're so ridiculous. I love it.
You merely adopted the blue 6. I was born to it,
No,
raised in it.
I am keeping it for myself.
nice.
Oh.
Did-
Okay.
It was the green 1.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nobody said nothing about it.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
This is This is hideous. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
I don't approve of this.
No, not at all.
I don't even know if we have any more tools to use at this point.
Glass cutters are here on the 5s and 6s, trying to see if there's anything they can do to really mess us up, and they're doing a heck of a job of it. Traffic's a mess as a result. Okay, I need a green
Oh.
4. Or
That
No.
green 4 is not a restriction.
I know, I just can't place a yellow. I can't place a blue. No, I can't place a blue 5 there. I'm going to have to reroll no matter
no.
what.
Ouch.
Is there anything of these dice that you all can use? As is.
No.
NJ?
As is no.
No.
As is no.
All right.
I would say everybody needs green.
I need yellow.
Oh.
I know that
Okay.
I know I'm probably going to spend a point to move the yellow 1 into place. But I don't know if it's going to be worth it or not.
Oof.
Really? I'm muting.
Well, you'll at least be able to finish your board.
I legitimately don't know how I feel about this.
I know how I feel, but this is a family-friendly stream. That's why I muted.
Right?
The only way I'm going to finish is if I do this. I move that.
Yep.
I move.
Oh, that's a
can't move that.
color restriction.
I move that, which I
Ouch.
can't do. So that has to stay like that. Oh, wait, hold on. I can't do that. Because I need a yellow here. And... Actually, no, I could play the purple 5 there. But that would ruin my row. And I already have 3 of my rows. So, it's almost not... Well, this column's borked. But this row isn't borked. If I move that,
Yes.
that ruins that column anyway. That column's wrecked anyway. So this would give me the row but not the column. And this would ruin the row and the column. It's not worth it.
Mm.
It's not worth it. I'm just going to take that loss and run.
I
Yep.
just saw a tweet that made me giggle a little bit. She hadn't made a milkshake in years for fear that they would return. She starts the blender reluctantly. In the distance, screams. The boys had returned. They were coming to her yard.
See, I told y'all you're gonna kick me in the pants.
No.
You know what? I'm okay with that though. Yep. I didn't even break 30. I barely broke 20. Nice, Rex. Nice. Well done, NJ.
All right, not bad, not bad.
Whew. That was a
Okay.
rough round, Lady Amelia.
Yeah, it's okay. I knew it was gonna be as soon as I placed certain things. I should have just
Wow.
let it go.
Nicely done, Rex.
Thank you.
I need a quick health and safety.
Take your time. This is a whole thing. And we all had things missing. Yeah, this seeing this after last game, there's balance there's a weird balance in the force, and not in a good way.
Well, last game was an absolutely masterful play by Lady Amelia. Along with the luck of the dice, granting her it wasn't 6, it was like 35 points, I think. with her diagonal work. So that was just, chef's kiss, whatever you want to call it. Just a wonderful confluence of the dice and skill. This game, I feel like I diffused a bomb or a couple bombs, and a couple still went off. It could have been better, but the dice, it's not like you're guaranteed. It's not like it's set up such that there's a way to score 90 points every game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The sheer variability that you get from 5 different colors of 6-sided die alone makes it difficult. Whew.
That was a whole thing.
Yes. Highs and lows, but a lot of fun. And why we, even with the bad games, we keep coming back.
Yep, of course.
So, anything exciting going on this week for you, NJ?
I have to start my stream. I have to start my stream later on Tuesday than normal, because I have a meeting that starts right when I usually start my stream. So that's a whole thing. It's that time of year. Every so often, I'm going to have to cancel a Tuesday stream or start later because I have obligations. I really want to start, because I've been saying for a while now that I want to start streaming on other days of the week, because that's like one of the most exciting things that happens. But it's just been really, really tough. It has been really tough to get that off the ground, because I know that I need like at least 2 hours to play the game that I want to play, or in the case of Raft, where I got sucked in for 4 hours of my charity event.
That was a lot of fun to watch. I caught part of it.
Oh my gosh, it was ridiculously fun. I want to invite Vin Shoken back and play a little more, because I really did enjoy us trying to figure it out together.
Okay.
And I've told her as such.
Meta question: did Vin Shoken used to play Among Us?
Yeah, she'll
Okay.
occasionally come in every so often, but it's been a hot minute. Yes.
Okay, because there's the running joke of the Vin Shoken, and I'm like, I don't know who this person is, and I'm afraid to ask at this point.
Well, I believe she's back at uni, so
Okay.
that could be why. In fact, that probably is why, or at least a good chunk of it as to why. Oh goodness.
Okay.
Welcome
back.
back. All right, new game.
Woohoo! Yes,
sa-
please.
I was saying that there was balance in the force, because your last game had been like 91, and then this one just completely, tore us all apart.
I knew y'all were just gonna like hammer it, and I was okay with it. I'm just like, you know what? It's okay.
It was more of the game just asserting itself, and it's like, don't get too
Yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah, it turned around and you guys struggled too, and I'm like, that's not cool.
It doesn't have to be cool.
It's
I know.
this game is. I was saying, well, you're right. This game is not designed for everyone to be able to score high, or for anyone to be able to score high, because it's just the variables of the dice. Never mind what the board gives you.
Right? I am
Yep.
not doing any more diagonals. No.
Well, this is going to be my last game, because I have to do stuff with
Same.
getting my son
Okay.
ready for college. So
That's
I'm
okay.
going to play a 6 and go out however I go out.
Go for it. That's more than fine. Let's see. Draft a die, grinding stone, glazing hammer. Okay. Shade variety column color light shades. Oh, they're letting us get off in quotes easy.
Yeah,
I
not
just
from
flipped
what
my
I
pen
see.
clean across the room. Awesome.
Oof.
I choose a board with high. These monsters. No diagonals. Fine. We'll put you right there. I choose a board with high value dice restrictions, and they give me a board with most everything above the midline. 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 versus 4. Fine, fine. I see how it is, Father Marin. No problem. No problem. I'm not
Oh.
saying you have a problem with the brakes on your scooter, but you might have a problem with the brakes on your scooter on your way home. Just saying.
Seriously. All right, what are we looking at here?
Garbage.
Not necessarily. Okay, maybe.
Okay, for Rex and I,
maybe
garbage.
this is garbage. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go here because that's a nice, safe start. Yes? Maybe? Yes. And then I will go up here and get myself out of the hole. Yes, that's right. Okay.
Okay, so there's no number restrictions. Whew.
Okay. So
Let's see.
What are your plans for the week, chat?
Rex.
What's everybody
what
up
can
to?
you- Okay, you can. Okay. I can go ahead and play that
Yeah.
green 4. That's
Well,
good.
I did just pick up the new Saints Row.
Oh, nice. Miniature
Yeah.
Nerd just did a review of that yesterday. We were watching it. It seems like an interesting game.
I'm enjoying it. I don't know what people were expecting from a Saints Row game because it seems to be very much like the old Saints Row games that I've played in
What's
the past. It's a Grand Theft Auto type game,
Okay.
and yeah, satisfying restriction with that. And yeah, I'm done. And it did crash on me last night when I was playing it, but it may be because my PC is just, it's able to play it, but not play it great. And it was 12:30, and I was like, hey, maybe this is a sign I should go to sleep. But yeah, chat, what are y'all? You're all being very quiet in chat. We'd love to hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
How about y'all? What are y'all up to this week? And obviously, my son's going to school on Wednesday, so that's going to be a whole thing.
Well, my daughter's already started college, and I'm very grateful that she goes to a local college.
Nice,
but
nice.
yeah, this week I am doing a lot of praying again that my friend survives the week. She's her kidney function is now 5 and going at least 10 hours without going to the restroom. So.
Oof. I hope that she somehow, I hope they can figure out how to help her quality of life improve.
Yeah, I think her son's just, he's done. He's ready for her pain to stop.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy to have to have that experience.
Yeah.
I just hope she makes it through the week, because otherwise he's gonna completely lose it.
Lots of good thoughts in this case.
Thank you. I can't move anything after I place it, sir. Oh, this is like really rough. Ish. Okay, so. No, I don't. No, I'm not putting myself at that kind of restriction there. So. Well, this already can't be green or blue, so we'll just put it there. Takes care of the restriction. Let's go. I would say, but my friend that was in the hospital,
Mm-hmm.
he is out, and so that's good. Whew. We'll just say it's been a rough week. Rough couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Understandable. Very understandable. Let me go there. Because I can't do that.
Oh, you went there.
I did. I did alright.
That's not funny. Ew. Well, that's the only thing that I see of assistant. Well, okay, that too. Do. And I can't reach butt kiss, really. Except for... I have to go up there. And I should have used that yellow 4 there. But, oh well. Booty do happen. Okay. Alright. Oh. No. Ooh. Okay, so numbers don't matter. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I say that and I'm just struggling. It doesn't matter because I... Yeah, let's just leave it there. Ugh.
Well, I know a blue 3 is in my future. And I'm okay with that.
Perhaps one less than you first imagined.
Oh.
Okay. I have a lot of blue, but I really need a 1, so I'm gonna take that 1. I will regret my choice later.
Right? I
can
know
hear
the
it in,
feeling.
I hear myself now in round 10. Oh my god, why did I do that?
Oh my.
It seems they want me to play some green for some reason. And I shall satisfy their wants.
Okay, what is this? Oh. That's why I did that. Okay. So...
You got options.
Sort of. Oh. I can do this. And hope for the best.
Okay.
Okay, everything just minimized on me randomly. Alright, what do we have here? We have a lot of blue. We have some blue. I will take the blue. I will take that 5. Because I can. And get rid of one of my blue restrictions. And then I will play the green 6 unless anyone objects to get rid of that restriction. So that way there's a color variety. Or I will take the blue 6. Either one.
I could use the green 6, but if you need it, take it.
I don't necessarily need it. I just need to, I just need to get rid of some of this, so that's fine. Hooray! Problem solved.
Sadness. Okay.
Well, at least you can play the yellow 6.
Yeah.
I always leave options. I at least try.
It's okay. Oh. I can't reach it, so. Ugh. Okay. That restriction's gonna kill me if I don't do that.
Okay, what are we looking at here? Okay, I can't get up there yet. Well, if that doesn't butter a biscuit, I will play this to diversify this, and then I think I'm gonna go after that. I'm gonna play the red 6 or 4 in this spot diagonally to get rid of that restriction, and I think that'll help. Right now, I'm just all about getting rid of all the restrictions because I don't want to deal with
we
them.
all are.
I don't
Yeah,
want to
and
deal with them. I'm done.
I'm sorry to say, I'm taking that red 4
That's fine.
to deal with the restriction.
No worries. Do what you gotta do.
And I'm gonna put that purple 2. I'm gonna take that purple 2 we got, put it right over there in that corner, the side of the thing, so you just fill in that purple.
Yep, that 6 is coming home with me. We're gonna nestle that right in the corner.
Yep. Right there. Whew.
Another red
Oh,
6.
wow.
Good grief. Let's see.
Oof.
It's almost like they know we need 1s and 2s, so they're giving us tons of higher value dice.
Mm-hmm.
You bag of hammers.
Yep.
Oh, this is brutal.
Okay.
All right, I'm taking the 1. And putting it right there so it can go away. Quit staring me in the face. No, that would give me more points. Deep in thought.
Indeed. I am gonna finish off the blue restrictions. So, yay! Maybe? Yeah.
Well, at least it's up and down and not across.
Yeah.
All right. Take the 4 and put it there.
Okay, let's see. We got red 5. A lot of red. Good grief. How about I take this purple 4 and get rid of that restriction? That would be nice.
Ugh.
Well,
Well,
with all the spots I have left, this is the only place I can play a red. And I probably should play the 1, but now you guys have it.
I can use the 1. If you need it, Lady Amelia, take it. I can
no,
use
I'm
the
gonna
yellow
take
3.
the yellow 3
Okay.
because it takes care of that restriction.
All right. I'm gonna need some yellows later and
Right,
some
and
shade of 5.
probably should not have put it there because it forks the column, but meh. I didn't exactly know where to put that 1 either, so. Ugh.
Yeah, this is gonna be a better. I think this is a better thing right now.
Okay, put that there.
I love how chat right now is just so engrossed. They're just y'all are so good just lurking and watching us in pain right now. Like we feel your support in this mess.
Absolutely.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
I'm gonna grab the purple 1
Oh, okay.
so that y'all have more variety. If I see the yellow 6 come back, that would be ideal, but I'm not. The only thing I can't play at this point is the green 1. Everything else I can play. I just can't play the green 1.
Oh,
What?
his board, that's all.
No, I can play the yellow 3 right now.
Yeah. But I was just looking, I was like, man, he can't play the other yellow. Oof.
And the
Ouch.
purple 4.
Yep. Take and run.
Yep. Yep.
Run away. Run away. I'm taking that yellow 6.
Woohoo. And I get
Gonna
1.
take that yellow 6 and run. Sorry, Lady Amelia.
You're good. You know what? I can actually play it, so it's all good. I can play this one right here. It's okay. I'm okay with that. Y'all left me at least something I could play. Made me happy. Oh my god, they can stop with these red 6s already.
The lack of 5s is disturbing.
Yes. Absolutely. And you can't move anything either, so. Well, that gives her that column.
The lack of...
That gives her that column, or that gives her that column. But everybody's just kind of hosed.
I need the red 2, because I'm going to... No, wait, that's not going to flip to be what I need.
What do you need?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You can flip it to a 1. You can flip it to a 1.
Well, I can flip the...
You can flip the red.
Yeah, you have
the red 2 to
options.
5. You can flip the yellow 6 to a 1. So either of those, you're good.
And you could use the blue 1 next to the green, in between the yellow 6 and the purple
Boom.
4.
You got your column.
I got my
Yeah.
column. I've satisfied all my number restrictions. If I had liquor in the office, I would take a shot. So,
Oh my goodness.
but also, this is not a mature stream, so I'm not drinking during it.
Thank you.
Mm.
It's my son is basically unconcerned with fashion, so it's been somewhat not entertaining, but I found it amusing as he like tries to pick out glasses or clothes to wear or
Mhm.
stuff because he's just like I don't know anything about this and I kind of don't care. and I'm like, fair. But it's just been it in some ways it makes it real easy,
Mm-hmm.
and in some ways it's hard because there's analysis paralysis because he doesn't have data to work from, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, what do you want? He's like, I don't know, and I kind of don't care. I'm like, okay, well, that, makes it a little bit easier for me, but let's get you something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I don't want to put a green.
Oh, excuse me. Okay.
Okay.
Oof. Okay. So I'm gonna have to take this one and put it there and cry because I have no columns now. Oh, I did not see that coming.
Well, I'm praying for a yellow later, so
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
and
Well,
also NJ couldn't use the red because
I was gonna use
Right.
the green too to flip it. That is
And-
out of the question now.
I'm
Right.
sorry.
That is okay. I am afraid to try my luck because if either of these are a 2 or a 3, I'm stuck.
Right.
And there's a 33% chance that's going to happen.
Ugh.
If I'm taking a die you need, yell at me.
I wasn't paying attention. I was It's fine.
Wait. Do you not want to flip that to?
Flip it to
Oh,
a
no.
1?
Well, yeah. If you flip it to a 1, that helps with the 1s and 2s, and it gets rid of the vertical. Oh no, we don't have a number restriction vertically. Never mind.
I have 2 pairs of 1s and 2s. So, it's not going to help me any.
Okay.
Right.
Fair. You're
but
better
thank
off
you, though.
keeping those points.
Yeah, but thank you though. So I'm going to do that.
I'm gonna
And
focus on
now
one.
I'm going to probably cry. Any 5s I can get, I will take. I will take
There's going to
them.
be a yellow 5, and we're going to scrap.
And there's a green and 2 yellows. And wait, can I use the purple? I can use the purple 5. I can use. Oh no.
I got to flip a yellow 2.
Yep.
I can only fill one of those 5s. I can't fill both. I should not have done that. I should have not done that. I am very upset right now, but not in a bad
Yeah.
way. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way.
Do you need the purple 5?
I do, yeah.
I can't use it anyway.
Oh wait, yes, I'm not borked. Yes, I am borked. Because I'm going to put the purple 5 in the bottom 5 spot, but the middle 5 spot can only be blue. So I'd have to yeah, what? Yeah, it can only be blue. So I'd have to re-roll the blue 3.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm going to have to do. So that's where we're at right now.
You need that purple 5, right?
Absolutely.
Rip me.
Wait. Any 2 will flip to a 5, so you can use the yellow 5 in that spot.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, cancel. I need to do this. Click on the wrong one. Okay, and then I could put
Take care of your 5.
nothing up there. It's still gonna mean absolutely butt kiss. Because I still can't use the red or the green.
Yeah.
Or the other blue. So, oh well. I think everybody's just kind of forked at this point.
Yeah, we are. Because I'm gonna I said, I'm gonna have to re-roll that 3 and see what comes of it.
NJ.
What?
Oh, I would have. No, you couldn't put it next to that one. Never mind. Sorry.
I'm not gonna re-roll the whole thing unless you all want me to.
I'd be okay with it.
I can't use any of these colors, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
No!
Oh, if that ain't a bite in the butt.
Boo!
Well, the good thing is my pants are looser because we just had a big chunk taken out of my backside.
I'm just gonna go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh, you ended up so hosed the same way I did. Oh.
What are you taunting me here? It's my turn. You know there's nothing I can do.
We all needed purple. Period.
And it's not like, you know, we didn't take a lot of purple or try and use it. And without being able to move anything.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna hope yellow is your color. Maybe green?
For me, it's green.
Okay, cool. I would say I think NJ's is red. And mine is yellow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nope, mine's blue. I'm sorry. Oops.
Well, then I'm not sorry I took the yellows.
Oh, I'm good.
I only played
mine
one
was
blue, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm over 30.
Oh, so am I. Wow. Nice.
Over 40.
Yeah, nice.
I'm over 60, barely.
Oh my gosh,
Nice.
I'm a
I'm at 60.
That was a stressful game, guys.
That was very stressful.
NJ, well played. And Lady
You
Neely
too.
also. I mean, we all, the dice cutters were not on our side.
Well, the only reason why I forked that one row, because that was literally the only one I was going to get. And I would have got more. I got more points by putting the blue 6 up there.
Yeah, if I'd... What did I need? I needed a purple...
I would say we
6.
all needed purple, period.
Yeah, I needed a purple 6 or 2. And that just... You know, I'd already used 2 purple 2s.
Mm-hmm.
But there weren't a lot of other purples to be had, so it's not like... And I realize I'm complaining as the victor, and that's
But
not
it's
for
fine
it,
because
but
it's true for everybody. Everybody could have used purple and it just was not there.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
it
this
was just
this was rough. This one was a rough one. Not gonna lie.
yeah.
Yeah,
So on that,
nobody got much purple at all. It was all pretty. Jay got 4, you got
Yeah.
4, and I got 2. Well, yeah, there was just nothing in the way of purple
Yeah.
that
yeah,
was
that's
playable.
Yeah,
if there were
this was rough.
if there were
Very
10
rough.
purple plus whatever is in the round track, that's each of us playing one purple around basically,
Mm-hmm.
which means there wasn't a lot of usable purple.
Right. I would say there was 2 purple up in the round track, but I think it was a 1 and a 6. But that was it.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
saying none of us could have used any of either one of those.
and on that note, I have things I have to do before D&D tonight, so I'm going to punch out at this point. But thank you for having me as always, NJ. It's a pleasure.
Of course. Glad to have you.
And Lady Amelia, I hope you have a good week and things work out for your friend. That's tough.
Yeah, thank you.
And chat, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. It's always fun seeing you ask questions as you learn about the game or comment and pick on us.
Oh, yes, please
it's
do
nice to
that.
have you here. So have a good week, all, and I will catch you another time.
See ya next
Anytime,
time.
Rex. Good to see you.
Good to see you all. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Rex's Twitter handle is in the chat if anybody wants to give him a follow. Lady Amelia, are you sticking around for a bit, or are you heading out as well?
Yeah, I'm good. I can stick around for a bit.
Okay. Because I feel like one more game should do it for me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think.
I'm good with that.
All right, let's go.
I think I just need the relaxation and no stress.
Yeah, I am just while we're talking, it's everything that's reminding me of stuff that I have to do and things I need to take care of. I'm like writing them down as I go. I started a new game for us. And I have these notepads that I got from my previous job, and so I found a whole bunch because I was starting to clean the office out. So I'm like, okay, I can use these as my, daily to-dos or my shopping list ones or whatever, because we like those for the portability.
Right.
And so it's like, okay, well, change the sheets and, clean the bathroom and stuff like that. So it's such a basic list.
Hey, you know what? It's A-okay because those basic things you a lot of times just totally space on.
Oh my gosh, yes. So we're looking at medium shades, sets of 3 and 4. We're looking at color diagonals. Yay. Of course I picked a board that doesn't have diagonals. And shade variety.
Well, yours have more diagonals than I do. Good.
Well,
Go you.
I think I have
Awesome.
2. Oh. You can do stuff with that though. I've played
Yes.
that board before. You
Yes.
have options.
Yes.
All right, what
Yours
kind
is
of
questionable at this point. At this point, though.
Okay, so I can do
That there and then that there, but
so
then
I
that would.
can do boop 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 boop. I can do that. And then I can do boop 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 boop. I can do that. And then everything else is secondary. Because I can do boop 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 boop. So there is a way to make this work somehow. So I think I'm gonna start here. No, wait, if I do, then I'm gonna get stuck. That's not gonna be ideal. So I'm gonna start here. And I'm gonna give myself some options. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Give myself some options. It's so tough.
Absolutely. Oh. Okay, let's see what you need, because I see what I can do, but I don't want to hose you at all. So,
Well, it is a little early for any hosing to go on, so.
okay, so you do need that red 5. Okay.
All right, let's see what we got.
Okay, you know what? I will put this here, take care of this number restriction, and move on. Okay, and I'm going to take this 4 and put it right there. I know that puts me in a corner, but that's okay. I am okay with that. Oh. Oof.
You left me with
Whoa.
options. It's fine.
With a option.
So if I'm
Well,
going
no.
that way, you left me with 2 options. I'm taking option A.
Right.
I'm gonna go up this way and see how far I get.
Yeah, that's kind of
how far that's gonna be. I don't know, but we'll find out.
right.
I beg upon you, kind lady, do not box me in.
I am gonna take a purple 3 and hold my breath for the yellow 3.
I am gonna take the purple 3 because you said you needed the yellow 3.
Wait a minute. You can get a diagonal with the red 3.
Oh, that's well, yeah, I can't do anything with it anyway, so I'll do that then. That's fine. That'll also get me out, so.
Yeah.
What's your last one? What are you taking?
The yellow 3.
Okay, so I can take either one of those. So I'll
Yes,
take the excuse me, I'll take the red 4. Red is not my color, by the way. It just looks really good.
Yeah, I would say it does great for your diagonals.
Yeah, it doesn't do much else for me otherwise. So I'm going to do that.
I'm probably going to cry about that later. But at least it takes care of that color restriction. Ugh. Ouch. Interesting.
Okay. I'm going to go here. That's going to be a thing. Yep, that's going to be a thing.
Okay, I can take that and then you can figure out which one of those you're going to need. Oh, peanuts. All right, what number you need? Because I didn't see it was my turn yet.
No, you're fine. I can use just about anything. Yeah, I can use anything. I'm good.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, it's 3s and 4s, so it's not gonna matter. Woohoo! Oh, but I can take that 1 and get rid of that 1 restriction. Or I can, oh my goodness. No, don't do that, because that can be a diagonal. So, let's take care of that. Ugh.
Okay, so I think I can get away with the red 2 and do that diagonal all the way across. Because that blue 1, I could technically put it there. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to make a diagonal out of that. And then just go this way. That's fine. That'll be alright. Yeah, that'll be alright. Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. They just making me struggle today.
Yep. It's fine.
But I am going to get a diagonal.
Hmm.
Oh, there goes another diagonal.
I'll start a purple diagonal this way.
Okay.
This is a whole cluster nut. This is not helpful.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you the blue 6. Just saying. Oh, never mind. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take
Okay.
it. Have the have the
Right.
purples. Have the
Right.
purples. Take them and run.
Because I was going to put the purple 3. Oh, restriction or diagonal. I'll do the restriction. Cry about it later.
Hmm.
Ooh. That's not great, but it's not bad.
Oh no, not at all. Well, I'm gonna play the green 5 over here because I can. I'll do that and see what comes back.
Okay. That yellow 4. It's gonna go right there. And go from there. Oh. Let's see. Okay, so you can use other stuff, which is good. So I'm gonna put this.
We'll have better
right
chances with
there.
the flux remover too, which is gonna be good.
Right.
Okie dokie.
But I just looked at that and I was like, okay, you could play either one of those as well.
I could, yes.
Well, because I started stressing out about what could she use. So, like, once I looked at your board, I'm like, she can use either one. She's okay.
So that's gonna break up the purple I'm aiming for. Blue is borked. Blue I got here. I can get it here, maybe up here. I can't play the 3.
Those yeah, you can.
No, not here though.
Oh. Okay.
I think I'll play the 2 up here and finish off that and leave the green.
Okay.
Because it's not worth re-rolling if I don't want to. Because I...
Right. Especially with red not being your color.
I'll take the 3. It's fine. Okay. I'm assuming yellow is your color?
Yeah. Alright, well. This 6 needs to go away. Period.
Okay. That slightly changes my gameplay, but not terribly.
I was like, okay, you can use that.
I could. That's alright. By the way, welcome in for anyone who is just joining us. I'm NJ. I'm with Lady Amelia77. We're playing Sagrada. This is our last game of the stream. This is a dice game that you can get through Steam or Nintendo Switch or mobile, and it's also as a hard copy. It is so much fun. We play this every week. And right now we're just looking at this and kind of, grumbling a bit. Thank you for leaving me the purple 5. That's going to work really nicely right there. So we're going to do that. And that blue 3 is not doing me any favors.
No.
At all. And the yellow's not doing me any favors either. So I think what I might have to do is put the yellow 3 up here and then hope for a yellow 1 here, but I'm not holding my breath. Because I could re-roll that 3, but if it comes up a 3, a 6, or a 2, then I can't really... Well, actually, if it comes up a 3, a 6, or a 2, I could use it. It would just take a little bit of creativity. I'm not sure. You know what? For the heck of it, this is the last game of the day, so I'm going to just see what happens. Oh, it gave me a 5. Even better.
Oh, nice.
All right, that's a relief. So that's another restriction out of the way. Yeah, this game is not for the faint of heart. For
No.
sure.
You know what? I am going to do this and cry about it later. Or shortly, whichever. Okay, that actually can be a 1. I'm okay with that.
If
What?
you're going for the red restriction, you can't. There's a 1 there
I
already.
noticed that now. Okay, so
But at least you can,
a
change
4.
it back,
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, no, okay, yes, a 4 right there.
Okay. Let's see what kind of pain we're getting now. The lack of 2s. Oh, there's a 2. And hey, there's the yellow 1 I was waiting for. I'll take that. Thank you very much.
And I'll just take this and run with it. And this right there.
Okay. I had a feeling you were going to leave me with one of these. I have 2 3s. I have no 2s. So I'm going to put a 2 here and close out this diagonal.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll close
I thought
this
you
out.
were gonna use it on the restriction.
I could, but I'm hoping for a purple. If it doesn't work, it's going to bite me in the butt and I will deserve it.
Okay. Because I'm just looking at the number restrictions around that green.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
See, there's another yellow too if I want to use it. That works.
All right, well. Definitely not my color, but
Okay, so you know what? I will close this out. I'm not gonna look at that twice.
That,
Um,
that diagonal.
and I will make this useful.
Oh,
And it'll close off the red, but red's not my color, so I don't care.
right.
Hmm.
You know what? It will take care of a restriction. I am A-okay with that.
Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Definitely not what I wanted it to be, but you know. I wanted it to be yellow, but it's okay. Oh no. Oh.
Oh. We're gonna boop that snoot right there.
Yep.
We're gonna do that. I'm not liking the fact that it's all red.
I know, right? Okay, I am going to take this and put it right here. Oh. And I know red's not either one of our colors.
Nope.
So it's just like, ugh.
I'll be using flux remover definitely for this mess. Definitely for this mess. Okay. So, I mean, I could easily fill in one of these things, but again, if red was my color, I'd be all over it. But no. I need
Right.
you to go away. As long as it's not... It's purple. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, down here at the corner. Gives you another diagonal.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So that works. Now, a nice blue would be good. A green would be good.
Oh, I absolutely need a green.
Yeah.
Period.
The greens haven't been great.
No.
Yeah, you definitely need a green.
Dang it, and I can't play it.
You'd have to re-roll it and hope for the best.
Yeah. I can't play any of it, so I'm going to re-roll that 6.
Fingers crossed. Come on, chat. Cross your fingers. Let's go. Let's get it. Hey! It worked!
Okay. That's nice. Huh.
Well, isn't that just a fun shade of awkward?
The blue 3 is screaming at you.
Yeah, I really
Oh,
want...
no, you can't. Oh, peanuts.
Not in this corner, no.
Ah.
I can play the 5 here and then re-roll the 3 and hope I don't get a 3 or a 2. But I can't take that chance. That's gotta go
no.
there. That's gotta go there. That's gonna finish my board.
Okay, and I have to... Oh, I can't. Ha! Ha! Okay. Nice. Already. Confirm. That was interesting.
That was a whole thing, yes.
And I was pretty sure blue was your color.
It wasn't.
Oh, wow. Really?
Green was my color.
Oh.
Yep. The greens were terrible.
Yeah, the greens were very few and far between.
Yeah, they were kind of terrible. But hey, almost the entire board as diagonal, I'll take it. No complaints. No complaints. Nice. That
Hey,
works.
I broke 40. I was happy. Holy crap, that was... Wow.
That was a lot, yeah.
Yeah, that was very stressful and intense and a pain it took us.
No doubt. No doubt.
Okay.
Ah, well,
Well,
go ahead.
thank you very much. It was awesome as always.
Definitely.
And
Same here.
I will talk to y'all later.
Sounds
And
good. I will link your um I will link your Twitch in my chat so that people can follow you. Boop.
thank you.
There we go. Everybody go
And
follow
I will
Amelia.
and I will see you guys next time.
See you. Be well.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. Okay, my wonderful, amazing, fun, very attention-paying chat. Um, I will stick around for another minute or so, or a couple minutes, while I get everything set up for our incoming raid. Um, I do know that I will be streaming late. Possibly canceling stream on Tuesday. I will attempt to stream um, at some point to make up for it. I do have a funeral tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it up tomorrow, but we'll see. I hope, I promise. I think on Tuesday we're going to go back to Shamblecraft and do stuff on Shamblecraft. Don't know just yet. Depends on how I'm feeling and how much time I have and stuff like that. So that's a whole thing. But I do thank you for coming to hang out. I know that my streams have been kind of few and far between over the last 5-6 months. I am trying to find a new normal with my schedule. I'm not gonna lie, because this new job and the fact that it has different responsibilities and that I'm getting home a little earlier, but that I have my part-time job and I have my house responsibilities and stuff. It's a lot to manage and a lot to balance. I don't get as much time to play as I used to. I think that's what I'm basically saying. And so, talking to Manatee and how supportive he's been and how he understands that streaming for me is self-care, and he wants to continue to encourage me to do that, because right now he's been watching Burn Notice episodes. He's been catching up with the Burn Notice series, like not catching up per se, but like rewatching it. So I've been giving him the space to do that while I'm out here or in here. I'm in the office right now, but I promise that once I get into a groove, it's going to be a pretty sweet groove. But I appreciate you helping me. I appreciate you helping me try to find it. In the meantime, I am saving up to replace my laptop. My laptop is where I used to stream from, and I could play games and I can record stuff there and things of that nature. But the dang thing is pre-pandemic, and it is basically now just a paperweight. It can't handle the stuff that it used to because of how old it is. So I am in the process of saving up for a new laptop. I'm hoping to have that within the next year. So I really hope that you'll continue to be patient with me. I really do respect you all, and I really want to make this thing continue to make this thing a thing, and because of you continuously push me to do that, so I do appreciate that. Right now, though, I have to go take care of some responsibilities. If I have some free time later, I might pop back on and play a little Raft or something like that, but no promises. Maybe a little later I can do Breath of the Wild or something like that. I don't know. I'm hoping for that. We'll see. I gotta see what Manatee has planned for us today. But I also need to eat something. I need to eat something, so I'm gonna go do that. But with all that said, again, thank you. I appreciate you, and I am giving a lot of love for all of you. Thank you for sticking with me. I'm going to send you over to a streamer who is well known in Kajiro's community, and Skiz's community, and Impulse's community. Her name is Vana. She is currently fundraising in a 19-hour stream, currently playing Hades, raising money for the Spinal Injuries Association. So, Vana is fundraising for Spinal Injuries Association. So, I want you to go over there, tell Vana that this raid is freshly brewed just for her, and that you all have the most wonderful afternoon. I appreciate you. I thank you. And you know how it is. Wear your masks, wash your hands, be excellent to yourselves and to each other. Exclamation point socials. If you're new to the channel, follow me so you know when I go live. I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Discord. Actually, you know what? Before we raid Vana, I am going to post my Discord info. Let me post it here. So if you're not already part of everything, there we go. Now I can go ahead and set up that raid because that is already in chat. So basically, I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube, I have a Patreon. It's getting towards the end of the month, so now's a good time to consider joining Patreon. And of course I have a Discord. You don't have to be a subscriber or a patron to be a part of that. You just have to be at least 13 years of age or older. All the pictures and stuff that we talked about earlier today are all in my Discord, so feel free to join it. And until next time, wear your masks, wash your hands, get vaccinated, get boosted, and be excellent to yourselves and to each other. Have a great day, and go support Vana. Bye!